Very strange. All right, so everything, audio's working, mic's working. Let me try to open PlanetSide and see what happens.
Three times the charm.
Third time's the charm. I mean, the first time it was both mic and audio, and it
Maybe
was
this
just
time it'll
mic.
be just the audio.
Yeah,
And then one more step and we're good.
yeah. Well, it's working so far, I think. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. All right. There we go. Third time's the charm.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright. What faction do you want me on, Gigi?
Um, whatever works. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna hop on my VS anyways. That's just what I'm most comfortable with. I
And
never
I will
really
go
touch.
NC.
All right. Yeah, I never really touch NC
Yeah,
or I don't touch the Vanguard and Chimera much. I don't really enjoy
I
them.
hear that they are the worst for competitive pinking.
Yes, they are. We'll head to Indar
Yeah,
and oh, I haven't really seen this new UI.
yeah. Actively hides currencies. It's great.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I mean, I don't know. I always check currencies with the mini map or the tab button, so I don't really. Eh.
Yeah, but it's hiding like a lot of them though.
Yeah,
Like
it
A7
is.
and stuff like that, like stuff you can't check there.
And then your ISO and
ISO you can
all
now
the
check
shit.
though in the tab, so that's fine. But yeah.
Oh,
Where do you want to
okay.
go?
Oh, they seem to have reset the map. That's a little annoying. But Alitum Biolab region. Um, yeah, just fuck. That's annoying. Do you have anvils? That just speeds
I have
things up.
animals. I should have animals. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, because
I can
we were
also go
gonna
flip TI
go.
alloys on the way over there.
Yeah, all right. If you know you can do that, I don't know where the thing to check that is.
Oh, sorry. I mean, like, just go
Schedule.
touching the base and like manually flipping
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it.
I just don't know like with the Jaeger stuff when it's cool to do that and when it's
Oh,
not.
it's in general fine as long as there's not people active on the continent. Like, do as you wish.
Oh, okay. Sometimes they,
It's mostly
yeah,
like if you see reservations and stuff on the calendar, then don't fuck with stuff. Or if you see people doing things, then don't fuck with them.
yeah. I just don't know where the calendar is. I never figured that
Oh,
out for whatever reason, so I'm always kind of. But yeah, no. If it's cool to do that, then go ahead, touch TI, and then
uh, yeah. I might not mention. I can talk. Uh, is there anything you want on Vanguard or what? Oh, fuck. Uh, we did an air training last weekend, and part of it was rebinding our ejection keys, and I am still not used to it.
that's funny. I've never rebound that key. I just don't hit it. I don't know.
I don't
I don't
usually
find
have
it
the
that
issue.
hard.
I don't have the issue, but
Yeah.
they wanted us to rebind for analog throttle, and I had to do a training. Like I had to actually
Oh,
be a lead for the training because
oh, okay.
we're kind of a bit desperate for basic stuff,
Right.
and I of course had to do all the weird things that they tell you to do.
For sure. Some people do have problems with that. I get it, and it's like occasionally I'll accidentally fat finger it, but that's like once a
Yeah,
month or
nah,
something. It's
yeah, I'm kind of the same. Um, so sorry. Back to what I was asking. Anything on the Vanguard that you want?
no, just whatever you want to use. For actual dueling, like Rival Vanguard's not bad, but it's terrible for pretty much everything else.
Um, if you're playing in like So I assume that there's a little bit of a difference between loadouts for something like Alpha Wars versus like doing scrims and doing 1v1s, or is it
Not much
generally like
really.
you just do whatever you feel comfortable with?
Yeah, pretty much just do whatever you're comfortable with. So certain things are better for certain things. Like the biggest thing actually would be with the Vanguard between the other tanks is that like rival Vanguard's pretty isn't bad at like dueling. It's just on live it's too slow
Yeah.
to actually like get around and shit, and it's really obnoxious to play on live.
So
But Racer's what most people do on duels anyways, so
I'm gonna run Racer just because I feel like the difficulty is probably something I need to deal with.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what's the preferences for like defensive and utilities? Like I know people prefer Vanguard Shield, and people say that the Nimitz reactor is dog shit. Is like stuff I've heard, but I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
like
that's right. Funny enough, there is actually a niche use for the Nimitz shield is when you're fighting prowlers, because it's useless for fighting Mag Riders, but for fighting prowlers, there actually is kind of a niche use because each shell hit, like an individual hit from the prowler, won't actually break the shield.
yeah. So like if you
So there is actually kind of
yeah,
like a tiny niche use there if you're only gonna if you know you're gonna be able to keep your line of sight down enough that you're not gonna be getting fucking blasted by them.
is it
As soon as that
a
shield breaks, it's terrible.
is it enough for like if you were doing like, an Alpha Wars match against a TR faction, like that would be a thing to
I
standardize in loadouts, or is it just like
I
oh if I'm on live then I have it then cool maybe
I
for five
doubt
minutes
it.
I'll fuck with it.
Yeah,
So
I doubt it'd be I doubt it'd be good. It's like kind of a meme build, really.
yeah,
It's yeah. So like I actually used it in Lane Smash, or I was intending to use it, and then
yeah.
I can't remember. I think the match. Oh yeah, that's when they fucked up the flight shit for flying, and you could just like infinitely hover while not in the actual
Oh,
pilot
which
seat.
team did
So
you play
instead of
for?
what team was it? HKLA.
Ah, okay. So you were
I
not.
never actually I never actually fought you guys though, because
Yeah.
I was always away, and the few matches I could show up for ended up getting canceled. So, except for like
Oh, that
one
was
or two
great.
matches. So,
um. So then, what's preferences for defense? I hear the argument like last year for Alpha Wars was that auto repair was bad because if you get a shot at all, then it's like it's no longer worth it. Um,
mhm. There
past
is
that, yeah,
there are some uses like with auto repair, but you really have to know what you're doing, and generally stealth is like the meta pick. You can
yeah,
never go wrong with stealth. But stealth can be useless at a lot of times too. It's not always great. Um, like if they already have you spotted, stealth's doing nothing. Like Q spotted. There's arguments like I argue with stealth that it's really good in close quarters, not for just jumping people, but for also because you
yeah,
can watch somebody on your mini map, right? And if you can see what they're doing, you know what they're about to do, generally.
yeah.
Like if they're on the other side of a piece of cover and your guys are trying to kill each other, then you can watch what they're doing. And denying that information is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
It
Um,
certainly can be.
and it doesn't just have
Um,
like composite armor, so it's like all the armors seem kind of like niche use, I guess, for me.
yeah,
And then
yeah. I
likewise,
mean,
likewise with
flanker is
proximity
useless.
radar being only for the driver and the occupant kind of makes it not really.
At 50 meters is fuck all. Like
Yeah,
it's 50 meters is so small. It's ridiculous. And in a tank, that won't do anything at ever.
yeah.
Proximity radar is useless. Flanker armor is useless. Mine guard's mostly useless. I know like some of the W Tech clowns like using it
It
because then they're
sounds
just going
useful
through.
only if you don't have the implant that tells you where shit is. But
Pretty
even then,
much,
have
yeah.
eyes and like look.
Yeah. Well, like there are problems where like things don't render in time.
Yeah.
That's a problem. But and with the
So
Vanguard with Racer, you can't stop in time.
yeah, yeah.
You can with like
Um.
Mag Riders and Prowlers, but yeah, go ahead.
So then, what I'm hearing then is that the argument is basically between auto repair and stealth,
Yeah,
and
and stealth wins most
most
of the
cases,
time.
yeah. Okay.
Auto repair is like on a Vanguard, you're gonna be getting hit, really. So like I know with lightnings, people like using that. The really good lightning players like using the auto repair because then they don't like they can kind of help breach the health gap between the lightning and an
Yeah.
MBT. because they don't get hit much because they have the profile and the handling for
Yeah.
it, where the Vanguard has neither of those things.
Yeah.
So
Um.
it doesn't really do well in the peak meta, but yeah. Go ahead.
Uh. What main gun? I guess. Like, I know like obviously the Hesh and the AP use cases, but like, what's the Heat use case?
For NC, it's not actually bad. Like, Heat's just not terrible. For every other tank, it's so you can finish your directives.
All right.
That's
So
that's
then,
really it.
is
It's
Heat just supposed to be a compromise between the two? Like, that's just why
yeah,
you're in it?
it's supposed to be. It's not good at either. Especially like the Prowler's particularly awful.
Yeah.
Um, because it can't even like the Heat Shell can't even one shot infantry. So it's like just terrible, and its time to kill on other vehicles is worse than a Mag Rider's, which
Yeah.
is fucking awful. The Mag Rider one's not too bad, but you can't one shot ESS, which is a big deal. Same with the Prowler as well. The Vanguard, why the Vanguard's still good is because you can one shot ESFs and infantry, so it still functions as an AP, but just with a less alpha damage basically. And that's why
And
you
then
run the
alpha
APs.
damage is damage like first hit damage, right?
Yeah, yeah. So when you like alpha somebody with a AP and halberd and their half their health's gone,
Yeah, yeah.
that's a big deal, right?
But which I guess comes up to the next question, which is top guns. I assume in general, if you're going AV, it's going to be probably halberds.
Yeah, halberd's great. Like that's what
Mjolnir is
Delta likes
also
to run.
I've also really liked Mjolnir, but I don't know if that has any merit on the Vanguard.
It's like technically you can run like I don't know how to pronounce that Milner, whatever
Mjolnir,
that gun,
we know what we're
and
talking. Boombox. Cool.
yeah, the boombox, and like you can run boombox and heat and just have some laughable damage, but that damage falls off really fast because you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
reliably hit with
No
the
range.
boombox
Yeah, yeah.
like very far because it
And
just
it's
has a
also
cone of fire
dog
issue,
shit
right?
against infantry, so it's not very
Yeah,
AV.
it's like if you could put the Fury um Top Gun on a Vanguard, that would function as a better boombox because it doesn't have the cone of fire
Yeah,
issues that the boombox has. So you can actually shoot at a distance. But your two options for AV use are the Enforcer or the Halberd. Halberd's
yeah.
better for the alpha damage and for counter peeking people, but as soon as you can like force an engagement where you have line of sight on them for longer than the refire time of the enforcer becomes better. So basically, as soon as you can shoot twice with the enforcer does more damage than the halberd.
So basically, like if you're within range, you have line of sight, then go force. Or if you're not expecting to do that, so like you're expecting to be more like sneaky and stuff, go halberd.
Yeah, if you're fighting better players, go halberd. If you're gonna be holding W into people, go enforcer.
All right. Um,
Uh,
and then I assume that also means that all the basilisk equivalents are basically kind of like meh. Like they're just kind of the general use case if you want to do everything, but they're not really.
yeah, basically. And with the NC, the trawler is particularly really fucking good at dealing with infantry.
Yeah,
It's pretty nuts. You should probably get a bit of a nerf with that.
yeah.
And I've also heard that the NSO one is also very good at dealing with
I've
infantry.
I've liked it. It's like a probably 4 hit kill or something like that, and
Yeah, I
it's a
think
little
it's a
weird to
four-hit kill.
use, but it's just like it's like a slower, thicker basilisk,
Yeah.
but it's not as slow as
So
the trolley.
with those guns, it's actually interesting because they buffed them so fucking much. It's insane. There was like a 56% damage buff versus tanks when they did the heavy machine gun resist change a couple months ago.
Yeah,
And between that and these guns being just way better than the Basilisk and not having the limitations of the Basilisk, because the Basilisk has like terrible damage fall off and other issues, um, they actually will have the same time to kill, like on the Vanguard, will have the same time to kill with those guns as it does with Enforcer or Halberd, because it's all around the reload of the AP. But the problem is, if you know, well, okay, I can just tell you then instead of showing for now, but it's about exposure time, right? You have to have that Top Gun shooting
yeah,
the entire time, which means your enemy has to be exposed and you have to be exposed the entire time to make use of that damage. As soon
yeah.
as that's not the case, it's useless, right? It's just terrible for actual AV work. That's where the halberd's so strong because you only need a fraction of a second of exposure to do its damage. and that's super important when you're fighting good players. If you pull that Vanguard now with what we just talked, just meet me over at like
Yeah,
Allerton Research
got it.
Lab.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh, it's good. Okay. I I think I've ran the shield on live, but I do not play NC armor enough on live to like remotely know how to use it, I guess.
For
Um,
sure. Definitely bring the shield.
yeah, I got the
Um,
shield with
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
flip
might have played more Vanguard than me. That's not even. That's yeah.
oh
Go ahead and flip
I
that.
fucking doubt it. I no. I
I've only played Vanguard for Lane Smash this season, and I wasn't happy about
oh
that either. That's part of the
oh
reason
well,
I
okay,
was
yeah, I
always
guess.
busy. So, because
Actually
I
probably then.
yeah, that's
um
that's really it. I don't like that vehicle. The handling just ugh ugh
yeah, no,
so
I get
bad.
it.
Yeah.
Um let me go flip a lot of them bottom lane real quick. But I guess do you have like comments on the Chimera at all, or are you more
Sorry. What
uninformed
on
on
the
that?
Camaro?
Just like the general stuff that we just kind of talked about, I guess.
Oh yeah. So I haven't. I need to play some Chimera more recent. I haven't done it since
Yeah,
like it basically first came out. I put a bunch of time into it then. Decided it was pretty bad pretty quick because it has some really glaring issues with it that haven't been fixed, but they keep band-aid fixing it by giving it damage and health. So it's definitely in a better position now, and I do need to try it again. But like at the time, it was just fire suppression, stealth, rival chassis. I like the handling on racer chassis with it, but rival chassis gives it the unique ability to run away fast. Um, and then it was always Satyr. I don't know how to pronounce words. English is hard. And the XP. But you could probably get away with the XP has some really big issues with it. So you could probably get away with running the HCG, the heavy machine gun, the Basilisk variant on it.
I
Um, at this point,
yeah,
the Cyclops is actually really good too. The
I think the Cyclops is the one that people have been recommending. I think it's what I
Yeah,
went on live. I can't remember though.
I would probably use that at this point now because it's gotten buffed, so it's actually good now. Because before it had a problem where it like was at a really unfortunate damage number, where it needed 50 more damage per hit to actually get the 3-shot AP kill on other tanks, the
Yeah,
same as the Vanguard AP has. So it needed 4, which really hurt its time to kill, which meant it lost like head-on fights versus everything, which was just bad. But now it got a 100 damage buff, so now it like 2-shot libs and it gets the 3-shot. It hits the 3-shot time to kill threshold that or hits to kill threshold that it needed.
yeah,
My problem with it is that its projectile blocks a lot because it's so big and you can't change the projectile size with the settings, with your projectile settings. At least you couldn't before. And that just makes it really obnoxious to use at range. Also, because of the size of the Chimera, third personing with it is a pain in the ass. It's nice because it's actually centered, unlike the Vanguard, where the
yeah,
Vanguard's like way off to the side. If you, I'll go
yeah,
over
yeah. No, I
why
know
that
it's
is.
it's very visually large.
I'll go over why that is the case, but later in a bit. Um, it's easy to show with the Vanguard when you get it here. And that was always a really big problem with it because third personing is really important to be able to do. It's not something you'll be able to like train somebody to do quickly because it's like how do you train someone to have good aim, right? But it is
Yeah.
a really important thing to try to do if you're trying to be better at any tank that has a turret. It
Oh,
doesn't matter on the Mag Rider, but
I came to where you were on the map, and then you left the territory right as I got here. Apparently. Right.
Oh, I was just yes, I was fucking around on the rock and
No,
I
you're
rolled
right.
the
You're
first one
fine.
on the top.
We're both just kind of fucking around with talking. Um,
I was yeah right on that mountain there. I just repulled.
yeah. Um,
I like climbing on the top. Go ahead.
well, I'm trying to think about if I have anything else. Nah, I think I'm not in a Chimera right now, and I don't like regularly play it, so like I have a very vague idea of what it is. But
Right.
the insight's great. Um, yeah. Do you think that has merits in group fights, or do you think it's just in general a dog shit with BT?
I think it's kind of dog shit. I have to try it more now that it got so buffed.
Yeah,
So because it having the extra 500 health is pretty huge for it, and the damage it got is also pretty huge. But it still has the problems where it's like it gets caught out really
yeah.
easily,
'Cause it's very hard
and
to move around and stuff. It's not very agile.
yeah, and it's I don't know. When I see a big group, if I see like if I'm solo tanking and I come up and I see the W tank Zerg ball, I usually shoot the Chimera first because it's the easiest thing to kill in the group.
Yeah. Do you think it's well, hi. Do you
Yeah.
think it was bad enough that it was worth pulling a lightning over it, or do you think in general you always want to pull the MPT over the lightning?
If you're good enough with the lightning, I'd pull the lightning, but being good enough with the lightning's not an easy thing to do. I Yeah, it's tricky because if you're good enough with the lightning, you're probably good enough to make use of the Chimera despite its weaknesses.
Yeah.
It depends too if you're gonna have a gunner. It's all like based on the case. Like if with some people, like this one lightning player, Sigimus, this Euro guy, I would trust him to pull a lightning more over a Vanguard.
Yeah.
I might even be tempted to pull a lightning over a Vanguard,
Yeah, because it's
depending on the
just
situation.
yeah.
Like if I know I need to like do peak fights at range with not much cover, but
Yeah,
like a little
because
bit of cover, like the last Outfit
Vanguard's
Wars maps.
dog shit out of it.
Vanguard's pretty bad at it.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
cool. I've been
yeah.
asking a lot of questions. I
Oh
guess
no,
like,
it's not. No, it's good. Warming me up.
what is
I need to
next?
let me find what we got. Oh yeah, okay. Do you know how directional armor works?
I've never heard that term. So
Okay. So you know how taking damage to the front of your tank is you take less damage from the front, right?
yeah, more in the back.
Yeah, more on the back. It's the what it is. It's 50% extra damage in the back, 15% from the sides, and 100% more damage, so double damage from the bottom. So it's not too much of a problem with vanguards. You have to be pretty careful with it in a mag rider. If you're, say, if I was coming up over this hill like this,
Yeah. Hitting you
and
right
I was
there.
like
It's 100.
cresting, and then and then
All right. I actually did not
I'm
know
like
that. That's
instantly on
actually
fire.
very interesting. I knew about the sides. I knew about the back, but I didn't know the bottom about it. Actually,
Yeah.
that's interesting. All right.
Importantly, that has nothing to do with C4 tank mines dealing
Yeah.
damage to tanks. Those both ignore directional armor.
Yeah.
That's just yeah, they just happen to also like tank mines just happen to be beneath you. So you have to be careful of that. But the important thing is this doesn't work like it does in infantry. It's not hitbox based. You know, in infantry you shoot the head. That's the hitbox or the legs
Yeah.
or less damage. It's directional based. So if I shoot you here,
Oh shit! That lagged the
right?
fuck out of my game for a second. Well,
Oh,
okay.
oh, okay.
No,
So
that's
yeah, that
funny.
did
That's funny. Yeah, go for it.
yeah, that
It
did that
did.
damage, right?
Yeah, it did like
13.
125 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I don't know what the
So
max is on here. I don't know what the max for the Vinger is. So it's expensive. I'm at
it's 6,000.
48.75. Yeah, so
48, 70, so 12, 25. It's
12.25. Yeah,
early. Yeah.
or
So,
11.25. Yeah, we can count.
oh, yeah, math,
11.25. We
math.
can count together.
So
All right.
if you want to just top off your
Uh
health, repair the health.
oh fuck, I'm an idiot. Fire
Yeah.
suppression is not a thing I have anymore. What do you mean by top off? I can't press F. All right.
Okay, so just a couple important things here. First of all, if you watch where I shoot, I just shot through your top gun. Top guns have no hitbox.
Yeah.
So, but your tank barrel does. So if you turn your tank barrel to the side, I can hit this tank barrel, right? And it does the
Interesting.
same
Yeah,
damage,
yeah.
right?
Does that
Now
have
keep,
directional armor as well, or is it just to go off the base?
well, okay, I'll get in there. So watch,
All
it's the
right.
same damage. Yeah, so repair again.
Yeah. So, oh shit. I'm smart. I'm very smart. Okay.
Don't worry about it. That's
Muy
if
inteligente.
you go
Muy
too
inteligente.
fast,
Yeah.
if you go too fast with your buttons when you exit,
Yeah, yeah,
it'll
yeah.
keep that input. It's really annoying because I'll get on the
Nah,
Mag
nah, I
Rider and
know.
then it'll just spin forever.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, stay like that now. Keep your barrel to the side, and I'll shoot basically the same spot. Oh, or I'll miss because I'm stupid. There we go.
Oh fuck.
And that's rear damage because I'm behind you.
That is
So it's
strange. All
so
right,
it's
so
based off
so
position.
so it basically just divides the entire tank. So like if I went like
Exactly.
this and you hit the tip of my thing, it would be rear
Oh, I'm
damage.
gonna. Yeah, that's rear
Oh, that's
damage.
strange. Okay.
Yeah,
So basically you like kind of want to keep your no your front thing in the front at all times. I guess is
exact.
like the
Yeah,
advantage. All right, cool.
yeah. So it's all just depending on where they are and where you are. You can actually do this with like a Phoenix missile too. If someone, say someone's riding a flash and from the back, they shoot a Phoenix missile, they can hit the front of a tank, but if they drive behind the tank by the time that missile hits the tank from the front, it'll do rear damage. Because it's all depending on where they are, like vectors of each other. And you can split the tank into
Oh, wait. So
basically
you
a
mean it's
bunch of
from
zones.
it depends on where the person that fired is in proportion in relation to the tank.
Yes.
Not
And
where the projectile hits. Okay.
exactly.
So if you have like a mana anti-vehicle turret and you start off back here and the tank turns around, you can hit them fucking anywhere and they will still get rear damage.
Well, it's when only when the projectile hits. It calculates it when the projectile hits, but
So
yes.
what does
But
that
yes,
mean?
exactly.
So like
So it's
so
just
like
like it's not where when you shoot, right? It takes time for the projectile to get there. The server only calculates this when the projectile actually hits the target, when the client says it hits, right? So it
so
just depends on your what your example is. You're right, yes. It's just it's not when you shoot, it's when it hits. It doesn't matter for tank combat. This only really matters with
yeah,
like
other
the
niche shit
mana
like the
AV
mana
the
and the
fucking
phoenix.
and the
Um
Phoenix. That's
oh
really
well,
it.
I guess hornets would also count though.
Yeah, yeah, they can. That's a situation where that can actually
Yeah.
matter.
Um so basically so what you're saying is that like if I'm behind the tank now, right? The tank and I fire the mana turret, right? And the tank in this time frame turns around and is now facing me. I hit the
Yeah,
thing with my projectile. That is when it calculates it, but it still does rear damage.
no, that's what it calculates it. But if it turned around to face you, now it's facing you and it does front damage.
Okay. So then the projectile does have to hit the back then.
No, it doesn't. Now say if
Okay.
if it's facing you and now the projectile you still manage to swing it around and hit the ass of it, it would still be front damage.
I'm so fucking confused now. Okay.
Okay,
You,
so sorry to make this
no, no,
confusing.
no. It's not. No, no, no. It's very interesting, and I'm here to be confused and try to learn. So
Yeah, I feel like
I
I'm
wanna figure
probably
this out.
making this more complicated or
No,
something because
no, no.
it's not a very
It's a
it's
very
a
niche part of it, so I understand like it's like probably
yeah, I'm
not
just used
very
to it because
important, but
I
yeah.
used to play a different like an old Korean MMO that had the exact same thing, so I'm very used to
Yeah.
the
So
concept. But yeah, it's so when the projectile hits, that's when the server or like when the client says the projectile hits, that's when the server calculates the damage based on the position of the person who shot and your
oh,
angle.
okay. So what you're saying is that if I'm back here and I'm shooting at the ass of the tank, right? So I'm shooting the
Yeah,
ass of the tank. And the tank turns around to see me, and I now hit uh any part of the tank because the tank is now facing me and my initial position was over here. It hits as front damage.
yeah.
Okay, this concept now makes sense to me. Cool.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Maybe if you're explaining this to a group of people, just skip the part where the
I
context
probably won't
matters.
explain this.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
explain the turret part because the turret part's what matters. But
yeah.
the mana turret part that's just fucking interesting.
Yeah. So the
All
point
right.
is basically it doesn't like when you're aiming at a tank, aim for center of mass, you know? Just
Yeah.
you don't have to like try to hit the fucking rear plate and miss because you were trying to hit a specific part of the tank. You just hit for the tank. It matters where your
Yeah.
position is, not what you're hitting. Man, I just got like a this new monitor, right? And it's upgraded from like I used to just have a 60 hertz monitor
Yeah.
with 1080, and this is a 1440 with
Yeah.
165, and this game looks so fucking good right now. I
Yeah.
can't
I
get
feel
over
that.
this camo right now. I liked the camo when it came out,
Astro
but it
looks
looks so
awesome.
damn good.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. So I guess the further kind of talk about the point that we were just talking about though. So does that mean like if I'm back here, like where does the cutoff go for it being back damage versus side damage?
Though it's we're not too sure exactly where they consider the center of the tank, but it's basically 45. It's split into like a bunch of, or sorry, well, 90 degrees. Yeah, I know why there's a chart somewhere. I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
Give me a second. It kind of roughly describes what you're asking. Um, where did I put it?
You're good.
Oh, there we go. So it's a
Here on the look.
shitty image, and we need to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
better
yeah.
one. But yeah, that's
What's the
roughly
right image?
the right image would be from the side of the tank.
Oh,
So
side
that's when
side
the
profile. Okay.
yellows,
So
yeah,
top
so
versus front back down. Okay. So it's
yeah,
like it would be huh.
I don't, we got to make a better one. This one I think might have been pulled from Rel's video in like 2015 or something when he covered this concept when he was
No,
still a
I just
YouTuber.
I gotta stare at this for 2 seconds. Alright. So does that mean that there's a portion of the side right here that is considered
Oh,
back
let me
damage?
it could. It
It
depends
could.
on I don't know exactly where the center of the tank is, right? We could test it and figure out for sure. It doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, it doesn't
Like,
matter too much, but in
yeah.
general, you want to aim for the center of the back.
Yeah, well, you ought to just aim for what you can hit, right? That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
what it is. Aim for what you can hit. Don't worry about hitting a specific spot. That's the big takeaway there. A lot of
yeah.
people when they're new, they'll like aim explicitly for the part. I've seen people complain that the Mag Rider's OP because it has the smallest hitbox from the smallest rear hitbox, and
I don't think that's why it would
that's
be
just
OP though. I think the reason why it
no
would
no
be
no no
OP is
God no.
because of the fact that you can, like, you have less shit that could go wrong in the back. I'm not saying that properly. Uh, your front gun is always facing your target, which means that your back is like you never have a large hitbox in the back, and it's also very mobile. The downside, I guess, is compensated by the fact that I can shoot you at the bottom. And that's probably worse than shooting you in the back, right?
Uh, if you're in a Mag Rider and you let somebody just drive under you and unload, then you fucked up. But people complain that the Mag Rider is weak. People complain a lot. That right?
Yeah, but
They say
like
a lot
if
of
I shoot you
useless
right
things, but
here, is that
that's side.
doing? That's still
That's
side,
side damage. Yeah,
huh?
you have because it's positional, right? So unless I'm on top of you, like
Ow! You literally okay. But it's relative though. So if I'm back here and I shoot you, and that's bottom damage?
no,
Question
that's
mark.
front. That's front. Because you're in that cone, like being in front of me.
So then I have to be like
That's a
stupid
side.
beneath you. I have to be like way back here or something,
Well, you
right?
can be no, like to hit side damage or to hit
No, no, no.
bottom.
Hit bottom damage
Oh, yeah, that's hard to hit bottom because the most
because you have to project a
realistic
cone
way
on
is
me that I can hit you on. So you either have to be
yes,
like
exactly. So I
okay,
have to be like, if I'm positioned funky on this
like
rock,
that, and then I can shoot you
and
down.
that might still be side if I can. Oh, that was I
Probably should
don't
rev.
know. I
I
should
don't think
rep
that
because if you
was.
hit bottom
But
damage,
yeah,
that'll
yeah, yeah.
kill
The
me
point
next
though is that
spot.
it's not as clear cut as what it sounds like.
Yeah, bottom damage doesn't come up much, but
It's
it
very good if you
sometimes.
can get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely is.
All
But
right.
it's yes, that's I've done that to people on live where I know they're gonna like crest the hill, so I'll like wait right under it and then just punish the hell out of them
You.
for it.
Yeah.
Like that's where if generally speaking, if let's see if I could find a spot that would really show it. It's not like this is the best area to show this, but say if you're up here or I'm up here even, and then you have someone else sitting right down at the bottom of the hill, good tankers won't like just hold W and go for it because that's asking for to get fucked. That's
So
asking for
wait, if
bottom
you're right
damage.
there, can you bottom damage me right there? No,
Was that no? That was front
that's
damage.
normal.
Okay, yeah, it's doesn't.
Yeah. So
It's
it's not.
I'd
It's
be
really is. It
shooting
really is
you.
super niche. Yeah.
It is. It is. But in this case,
Alright.
actually, if you were just
But it,
gonna hold W on me, I would probably flip you by as soon as you come across. I'd sideswipe you and try to flip you.
oh, oof. So
But
it's niche, but it's probably like something that I'll mention just because like if it is useful when it is useful.
yeah, yeah, for sure. It's mostly against Mag Riders because Mag Riders are the
Yeah.
ones that'll be cresting a hill and
Yeah.
you can punish for it. The other tanks, they don't. They generally don't do that as much. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Right. Okay. So the next topic to really cover is mostly about staying alive. Right. You guys
Yeah.
kind of fundamentals of staying alive. First of all, you have to be. Delta came up with this concept. He's stealing it from some like actual tanking doctrine, which generally speaking, Milsim is stupid and really has no applications to this game. But in this sense, it actually kind of
Yeah.
works. Your first
The
thing that you have to do to
yeah.
keep alive is like having good awareness. So knowing what's going on, paying attention. You can't teach people to pay attention.
Yeah, they just
They
have to
either
be.
can or they just have to have eyes and a
I think
brain.
you
And
can work on it, but yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah, you can work on it for sure. One of the best ways, like most good tankers, will do this. And this is something that was really fucking with me because for some reason PlanetSide was reversing, like flipping my audio. So my left ear was coming through my right, and
Yeah.
yeah, and that was
There
so confusing for me.
there's
I had to
applications
put
that
my
can help you
headset back.
solve that, but yeah,
Oh, it's fine right now. It just was doing
yeah,
this twice a couple months ago. So every tank also makes a different sound when it shoots. So
yeah, yeah.
that's, we
It's like
basically
the
play by
ESF noises.
echolocation. Yeah, for sure. You basically play like largely by echolocation. Even this is like an argument against stealth. If I'm in close quarters and I'm fighting you and we're here and I don't know what way you're gonna go, I'm listening to the audio to just listen to you, so I kind of know what you're doing. Right? That's
Yeah,
something that's
I
important.
I do I do solo Dalton living, and it's one of the ways I fly is like knowing what all the ESFs sound like, and then knowing what their guns sound like individually. So like I can tell what a PPA sounds like versus
Yeah.
their normal stuff, and like if I can tell like if there's a reverb behind me to my left or whatever. So
Yeah.
like I get exactly what you're talking about, and I assume you're just like it's the same thing for tanks. Each of the tanks have their own noises. I think the guns are probably less of a variance compared to the ESFs, but I imagine that like they all
Well,
have there's distinct noises, like the
yeah.
pew of the yeah
That, or if like I have some Meg Rider had a Saren on, that's
yeah yeah
super
yeah
noticeable. And then the
yeah
Prowler in particular is really easy because it's pop pop, right? You don't really need to know how it sounds. You just need to know it's pop
yeah
pop. The Vanguard and has a
very
sound, but
thick and bassy.
yeah, and then the Lightning is a little higher pitched. But I don't know. I honestly
Yeah, yeah.
generally don't know the difference
It's
between
something
those
that
when
you
I
just
hear those.
learn. It's
But
something you
yeah,
just learn while you're playing it. Yeah.
but you always pay attention to that. Pay attention, and also it's always beneficial if people don't know you're coming sometimes. So what that kind of leads into is the other thing. The next step of staying alive is cover, taking cover. You're a tank, but that doesn't mean you actually should be a
Yeah.
bullet sponge, right? Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what tank you are, you're not benefiting from taking damage.
Yeah.
You're not invincible, but the trees are, right?
Hide in a
Which
tree.
Trees are OP, dude. Like,
Get that Vanguard in the tree, okay? That is your best cover.
well, yeah,
But
if
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
fighting
yeah.
someone, I'm
Yeah, going
constantly,
around the tree, going like that, peek, peek,
you know,
peek, going
breaking,
back.
making sure I don't have line of sight. I'm in third person all the time. I shoot in first because Meg Rider doesn't have any benefit for shooting in third. But I'm always,
Yeah.
always driving in third person so I can
Um,
see everything. You know, always
speak.
keeping like watching line of sight, making sure I can't be hit.
Yeah. Speaking of shooting in third person, remember like 8 months ago, I was looking around at recursion uh, dots or whatever, and someone did or reticles, sorry, and someone did one for tanking. And I was wondering if you know anything about that for a third person reticle for tanking.
Yeah, sorry, I was just taking a drink. Yeah, um, there are some around. There's I know there's a really good one for prowlers if you have a. It
Yeah, yeah,
depends on the resolution of your screen though.
yeah, yeah. No, he made a bunch of different ones, I believe.
Okay, so yeah, those exist. I don't know if there actually is a good one for Vanguard. You could always just make your own. That's what I did when
Yeah,
I learned Prowler and learned third person Prowler. All I did was actually just get a vertical line in the center of my screen that roughly like I had a dot for the center of screen, so I knew center, and then because that was before we had that
and then
included.
knowing where the
Excuse
line
me.
is, and then
Yeah, and then the line was just so that because you change the height of what you're aiming at depending on how close it is to
yeah,
you. Um, it works the opposite of what you'd think. You actually have to aim higher the closer something is to you in third person, and then aim back down when something's far away, and then something's really far away. You of course have to angle up so you can hit it. It's just
yeah.
how the camera works. Yeah, and yeah, they're easy to make. I could find that Prowler one for you if you want it, but I don't know if that would do you any
I
good with
could
that.
probably go look for them if needed, and I don't think the Prowler one's the one we need.
No, I don't think so. I
But
don't.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the next thing is just making yourself hard to hit when you are in the open, right? Or when your cover is not going to work for you. Oh, yeah. So it's not much you can do with the Vanguard. Meg Rider's really good
Yeah,
for it, obviously.
I saw, they've been throwing around a GIF in Sammy where it's like the Mag Rider versus the Vanguard and showing the difference between their head peaking, and it's just like night and day for what the Mag Rider is capable of versus the Vanguard for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I didn't know there was a GIF out about that. That
Let me
must
go
not be
find it. You
mine.
want it?
All
Here.
right. Yeah, sure. I'll see it. That must not be mine.
Um,
That might be Delta's or somebody else's even that I don't know of.
I don't actually know.
Because I have many GIFs of my own in places. Eh,
Someone fucked it up, maybe. Huh. Oh, is that it? Oh, sorry, it's the one with the Prowler and the Mag Rider.
Oh, I think that is mine, probably.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
if it's
lol.
or maybe not. Is it? Oh, that's the wrong person.
I
Is it
got it.
this GIF here with the Mag Rider shooting and the Prowler just driving forwards?
Yeah, 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 that one.
Yeah, that's the one I made right in this area like a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's
Um,
very, 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 very interesting.
the Prowler could do that too. The whole point of that is just showing like proper peeking
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
Meg
yeah,
and what it looks like on both sides. Obviously, if
yeah,
this was a real fight, Delta wouldn't be driving, but we just like that. We just got him to drive like your average tank
yeah,
driver would
yeah,
do, which is just to hold W kind of drive at you, try to shoot someone in first person and be impossible to hit because it's impossible to hit
yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, so that's peaking. That's what Mega Rider peaking looks like. You can do it with a Vanguard,
yeah,
but it's much worse because the handling's not as good and it's bigger. But yeah, so with as far as dodging stuff goes, though, with the Vanguard, your really only option is to like just hit the brakes. So if you're at a distance and you're going forwards and someone's trying to shoot you, predict when they're gonna shoot, and then
stop,
like
move
just
back.
hit the brakes. Well, it'd
Yeah.
have to be a little farther away here because it's too
Is
easy
there
here.
like,
But like if you're by the tree there, that it's pretty
this
easy
might
to do.
sound kind of dumb, but is there like an analog throttle for tanks?
I don't
Or like an
think so.
e-brake?
I don't. There is a brake. I don't know if it works on the tanks. I know it works on harassers. There is an e-brake actually on harassers, but it doesn't slow you down more. It just makes your traction slippery.
Hmm.
Um, but no, just hold S. That's it.
Uh,
That's all you got. An interesting thing that you probably don't know that doesn't really matter at all, but it's interesting regardless. It's kind of useful for racer Sundays, surprisingly enough, but you actually have gears in your
yeah.
tanks. Doesn't matter, right? And you can gear
Um,
shift. If,
we have 666 members are coming in, for Sammy, and they've been kind of telling us about this.
oh,
And
okay, yeah,
it's
that's some like old stuff.
strange, and
That's
I've not actually learned about it
it's not
fully, but
really relevant with tanks anymore. It used to be more. It's you can feel it in a Sunderer, but it also like doesn't matter much at all. That's
so
just a
what exactly is
interesting
the
fact.
concept?
Well, it's if I remember correctly, because I haven't done this in a very long time. As you're going, you can hear the engine kind of rev up, and
Oh,
that if you like just tap as you're going, tap the like W's, take your key off and tap, then it'll like shift the gears faster, and
oh,
then you'll get going faster.
so like if you time it,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
okay.
Which is I yeah, it does nothing for you anymore with the tanks, really. I don't think there's a tiny difference, but it's not worth
Yeah.
something that's worth doing, really. There is a difference with the racer Sundays, but it's also very, very minute. But that's just a neat little thing on how the game works because
It
they
also requires
rip
you to be able to
all the
hear it.
yeah, for sure.
So I imagine then like if you're revving up, then it might just be like just spam it while you're revving up would be the way to go about that instead of timing it because that seems like really ridiculous to time.
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I
but yeah. Sorry.
just hold it. Yeah.
Uh,
Ugh.
what's that?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Point is, actually being hit is the last thing, like your last resort to actually taking damage. And then the next thing we'll be going over is the camera stuff. So, interestingly enough, when you shoot your gun, you
Yeah.
have two projectiles that spawn.
Oh,
You got
I saw
the
something about
visual
this.
one. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's good
No, no, explain
disinformation
it. But
for to
like,
go over. Yeah,
yeah,
you might have seen. I know, like
it's like a straight
pseudotaxis
line of
ended up.
parabola.
Yeah, pseudotaxis ended up finding this image, which was interesting because I don't know how this got around at all. Let me find. Oh, I keep trying to send this to the wrong person.
I actually have it. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
just send
that one. Yeah, it's funny enough. That's Arcar made that really quickly in MS Paint like a year ago,
it.
and that was in a way different Discord. I don't know how it made it over. Well, actually,
Actually, it
no,
might
that's
be a
not true.
different one.
Yeah, he made that. No, actually, that was in the Planet Side Discord, so that's
Nope, it
probably
is
why
that
it
one.
came
It's
up
from
here.
Dark
Yeah.
Slayer.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay. He always hangs out in that Discord. That makes sense. But yeah, basically you have your true projectile, your animated projectile, and well, what you're
Your
aiming at.
crosshair.
So for the Mag Rider, it's quite nice. That's why I can shoot. If you watch my projectile here, you can see it basically comes out of the ground,
Yeah.
right? You can do the same thing with all the tanks, but it's easy for the Mag Rider because if I get out and hop on my tank, if I can get to a spot where I can hop on the tank.
Cool.
Anyways, the actual projectile point of origin on the Mag Rider is like
Yeah.
right about where I'm shooting there. The Vanguard, it's weird. It's actually gonna be somewhere right about there.
So, more like the center or to the left of it.
Yeah. So it's where your first person camera is. That's where the projectile actually originates from.
Oh, I see. It's like literally slant to the left.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I
And
see. I see.
yeah, you'll see it. Yeah.
It's not a lot
So
though, but yeah, I see it.
yeah, it just yeah, you'll you'll see it, and that's why I was like being silly and missing your tank barrel earlier when I was point blank because I was hitting where the animated projectile was and not where it was actually going to be. That's why I can shoot through your tank barrel and do no damage,
I'm
at
sorry,
least on
explain.
my end. That's just like I was just doing that earlier when I was trying to show you the directional armor by shooting your tank barrel and then missing.
Yeah, but why are you
I
missing your
was,
guess?
oh, because I was shooting where the animated projectile would hit instead of where the actual projectile was hit.
So you're
Because I was
shooting
aiming,
close
I was
enough
aiming
that your
too up.
shit couldn't.
I was aiming over it, right? That's what I was doing. It doesn't look like I'm aiming over it. Oh, that one did. It's funny. It's just a funky thing,
Yeah,
but it does play a big effect into the tank versus tank meta. Like the Mag Rider's position, the reason the Mag Rider is good is because the camera position in respect to the hull allows it to do really good vertical peaking, and it's basically instantaneous acceleration makes it very good at being evasive and dodging
yeah,
and shit. That's why Rival Prowler's also good because it's also really fucking good at peaking because where its camera position is in respect to its hull, and it also has basically instantaneous acceleration. Just when it just
yeah,
stops and goes on a dime. It's pretty fantastic. Vanguard has none of those really. It's not the worst. Like you still have a decent position, but it's harder to find good cover for it. That's
yeah.
all.
Because it's very, very, yeah,
Yeah. But when you're fighting people in Outfit Wars, that might not be as applicable because you might literally just be holding W into a group. As a group, Vanguards scale very well because of the health bloat. So,
yeah.
but we'll see how the format actually turns out. Uh, anyways, yeah, I think that's. Let me bring up this other document so I remember things.
You're good. I'm just sitting here eating carrots with cheese while we talk.
Ah, nice. Yeah, no, I've been slowly gonna eventually try to make a video for this, and we got kind
Yeah.
of what we want to cover down just about the fundamentals of the actual game, the tank game. But my motivation to play PlanetSide has been quite low lately, so
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, client-side stuff is kind of important as well, actually.
Client
It
side, is that what you said?
client-side.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, that does matter. Didn't quite go over that. I'm assuming you know how client-side works in the game for
Vaguely. Yeah.
infantry stuff.
Well,
Yeah,
okay, I
it's
shouldn't say vaguely, but yeah. You go
for
fast enough, you go back fast enough, and they can't see.
yeah, and it's the same with this game. Like you do the damage if you're going around this tree. It's actually like if we're playing Ring Around the Rosie around a tree here, we can hit each other without actually being able to be shot back at
Yeah.
by just abusing client side. Same exact same as infantry, just a little slower and harder to do. That's all.
Yeah.
Um, it gets a little interesting when it comes to ramming stuff and hitting things, right? Because now it's not on your client, it's on their client when you ram something. If you're gonna like if you're trying to run over infantry, for example, maybe you've seen this before where if you run over infantry and you hit them dead on and they take no damage, but
Yeah.
if they're running and you hit them where they're going, then you'll run them over because now you ran them over on their side. Exact same thing with tanks. When you hit another tank, you have to, or another generally harassers, you have to lead ahead of them. Now, the interesting thing is when you can do this to flip people. Well, again, not very practical or applicable to vanguards, but more so with the other tanks. Where
Yeah.
if they're going forwards and you kind of like sideswipe them like that, harassers do this to tanks. You can do this to harassers. You can do this to a Chimera if you want,
Yeah.
or a Colossus even. That's what I mean. You just fucking
Roll.
sideswipe them when they're moving forward, and they kind of physics interactions go crazy. The game doesn't know what to do, and sometimes it flips things, or at least drags them around. But that's just an interesting little mechanic.
That's
Not that,
kind of funny.
yeah. We can actually try it if you want to start there and run down this, coming off this hill here. I'll see. Depends on your ping, depends on all sorts of things. But if you go fast enough, might be able to do it.
That's great.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Very few people will do that on purpose, though.
Yeah.
At least with tanks, but it's a neat little thing, and it's an interesting part of how the game actually functions mechanically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like when I do finish this guide eventually, that's what I'm covering is just mechanics because mechanics don't really change
Yeah.
with passes and stuff, and there's no opinions in mechanics. It's just the mechanics that
Yeah.
most
Whereas
people
tactics and
know
stuff,
nothing.
that's
Yeah,
all subjective.
yeah, and you can't teach people how to aim. I'm not going to teach. I can't teach people how to aim. I can't teach people how to really position. Like that's just stuff people gotta practice on their own, really, to an
Yeah.
extent. But yeah. Anyways, let's do some duels here. Let's do some 1v1s.
I'm about to get shit on.
Uh, maybe. Vanguard's
Okay.
pretty bad with solo, and Vanguard's pretty good solo. You could just
Where do you want to
shit
start?
on me, basically. Come over to where I am. This is where you'll start. Or actually, this is where I'll start, because then you know where both people are starting at. So I'll start right here, and if we go back over this way,
Uh,
I'll show you where you're starting.
so speaking of bottom damage,
Yep.
specifically with the mag rider, would it be worth from like this distance away from you and you're at like half health and you're about to kill me? Would it be worth it to run at you like this and then shoot you underneath you?
Could be. It's really hard to hit bottom damage when you're going under the Mag Rider, because that cone is very small. You're more likely to get side or front or rear damage. You're
So
probably better
basically,
off just going for rear in this case and hoping, hey, maybe I get bottom.
it's kind of it really is just a YOLO situation.
Kinda, yeah. It's pretty hard to actually hit the bottom, just because the cone is so small. That's all. Not impossible. It can happen. Anyways, if you keep coming back here,
Oh god, this is far.
it's a bit of distance, and then you just start right where I'm at, pretty much.
It's pretty far.
This is
Gotta.
the lane we use all the time for dueling and training and stuff. It works out as a really nice balanced lane.
Where are you starting again?
Uh,
Like,
right
I'm
where
not coming over
we're
you, but like you're just like what, a little bit west of a
uh
lot of
yeah,
research.
yeah, just west of a lot of research. Pretty much west of that tower, the ammo tower.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. First of all, actually, thinking of ammo, I've been shooting at nothing this whole time, and I don't have ammo printer on my dueling loadout, so I have 5 shots left. Give me a second to get some ammo.
LOL. No, you're good. This training is very interesting, and I think you're a very good teacher, by the way.
Oh, thank you. That's good to hear. Happy to help. Anyways, I'm ready to go. So,
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cool. Vroom vroom.
Now, if you remember the first part of what I went over, awareness is key. So I already found you. I know where you are. You might know where I am, but you should know where I'm
I
at.
found you pretty quickly as
Yeah,
well.
that's good. Right.
Why can't not see you past that? Okay, that's really weird.
It's an awkward trying to third person in the mag.
It's awkward trying. I don't know. Should I like learn third person aiming with the Vanguard? Oh, I hate you there with
It's
third
worth
person.
it.
So
Oh,
that's good.
nice. Yeah, it's definitely worth learning.
In armor pickups, are you allowed to rev?
Oh yeah, just no infantry AV, that's all. That's the only thing you can't really use. So no tank mines or don't get out and mana AV
But okay,
anybody.
can you like AP them while they're ripping?
You could, yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Alright. You went really hidden. I think you're going to the right of your side. I think. Someone is repping because I just mentioned it. And you're
Oh
hiding,
yeah, I
and I am
was
wasting my time and not repping.
absolutely, yeah. I was restarting the fight because I could. Exactly right.
So I am totally not repping right now.
I'm totally
Hi.
not shooting at you right now.
Oh, that was some client side shit right there.
Yeah, part you was very little exposed on my end.
I need to get better at moving while shooting. Oh, that went right over you. Okay, because I'm dumb and I have it equipped and I can't actually
Oh,
what does the shield
yeah.
do again?
Oh, okay, yeah. So it blocks 66% of the damage from the front,
Yeah,
and it blocks 33% of the damage from the side. So it basically gives the Vanguard an effective health of over 18,000 if used right, because it
so
triples the health from the front.
does it have what's its downsides, I guess? Is it just that you can't fire so fast?
Yeah, it also doesn't block bottom damage, or rear damage, sorry, both of those. So it doesn't help you if someone's behind you, and if you use it when you're on fire, it might save you one shot, but it's not gonna be nearly as effective if you already have a bunch of damage on you,
Yeah.
right? So it's kind of it's really busted sometimes if you use it at the right time. Basically, you want to use it when you're in someone's face and they can't just break line of sight from you. So if you
Yeah.
used like if you were right there and I shot you and you used the shield, well, I'd still be peeking and shooting you, but I would be making sure you're not getting any use out of that shield. That actually
Yeah.
helps you. Like if we're close quarters and you just shield, I would probably just break line of sight and do a rig around the row
Wait
so you ran
until
a
it's
tree or a
done
rock
and
and
then
wait till
fucking
it's
go in and you got 30
and then
seconds of
finish
downtime
you.
to go fuck me up.
Yeah, basically. But even without the shield, Vanguard does so much fucking damage. It's almost does as much
Yeah.
damage as a Prowler does. And with the extra 20% health because you have 6,000 health. Other tanks have 5,000 generally. That you still win a head-on fight anyways. You don't need the shield.
So Vanguard
Um,
is probably good for 1v1s, but it's not really good for group fight.
it's really good for group fights because that
Oh.
health bloat just stacks to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
point where
yes.
you
So then
simply can't kill all the Vanguards.
is the
Right.
reason why people don't like the Vanguard just because it's uncomfortable?
Um, I mean, yeah, I hate driving it because it's just unresponsive. And the reason it's generally not good in pickups is because you're fighting people that can just
Maneuver
punish the
around
shit out
you.
of. Yeah, you saw how I was hitting your tank when like you were in
Yeah.
cover. That's because your tank's so
Well, my
goddamn
cover was
big. I
dog
can
shit,
still.
but yeah.
Yeah, but a Prowler has no problem using that rock there. Prowlers have
Oh,
no
yeah,
problem
yeah.
there,
To be fair, if I
right?
turned properly, it would have been fine, but I
Yeah,
didn't turn properly.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah, no, I get what you mean.
If my
Um,
aim was a little warmed up, I would have been able to hit you when you're doing your peaks there. I just kept aiming a little low, and other people won't miss those shots.
so is there an argument for like if you're solo tanking to use a low profile top gun so that you can third person shoot better?
No, I wouldn't say so. You just get used to it. When you're solo, when I'm solo, I actually still like to run halberds because then I can
Yeah,
seat swap into the halberd and finish someone off. It's really important for the Mag Rider because the Mag Rider does this. It's basically a lightning, and I don't like losing
yeah.
face-to-face fights with lightning, so I want to seat swap into the
Yeah,
halberd and
yeah,
finish
yeah,
them
yeah.
off.
So you can have the extra damage. Oh no, no, I
Yeah.
get that argument. I I guess then though, like it would be an argument over using the normie halberd over the AE version that you spend $25 on.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Why do you even have that on here? Did you
uh,
spend the money on here, or did you get DPC?
no, no, I
Uh,
didn't. I swear I didn't. No, I didn't.
that's funny.
I
Fair
bought
enough.
that
I've been
bundle.
tempted. I have it on live because it's
It's
awesome.
actually really not as expensive as I thought it was. Like all the cool shit's actually pretty reasonable in those bundles.
Yeah, I like those bundles. I have a lot of them for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, for you guys though, for like what you guys are going to be doing, most likely your best bet is just to do the classic, like everyone's in a solo Vanguard with a
Yeah,
AA
yeah, yeah.
Top Gun,
I very
right?
much think that's probably going to be what we'll end up doing. But I do think that like there's going to be points where they won't be able to do that. But I think that's just stuff you do on live. There's like just on live you'll practice gunning for people, I guess, or like in
Yeah.
scrims we can reduce it down to be gunners if needed.
There is a
Um
concept of like damage density where you can only fit so many tanks in an area like that's actually useful. Okay, if you
yeah
see where I'm at right now, this is a great spot for the Mag Rider because I can peek you and shoot you anywhere you want to be out here, but
yeah
you can't hit me, right? So
yeah
it's like a usable spot. But if I'm, say, right here, this spot's useless
I can just hit
because
you right
I
there if
have
I
no
was a
problem. You
good
just fucking
enemy.
hit me, right?
Yeah
And I can't. And if I sit right here, it's also useless. So sure, you can put people in these spots, but against good players, they're not. They're going to get
yeah
instantly killed, right?
yeah
So there's the concept of there's only so many places a good player can, like a tank, can actually sit in a given area, and you want to have as much damage dealt from that area as possible.
yeah.
That's
Um
why when Delta and I played for Fool last Outfit Wars, we just had two Prowlers with gunners in it, and we managed to demolish much, much larger armor teams just by sitting
yeah
in the right spot and just farming the
yeah.
shit out of people.
Um about to say. Speaking of scrims, do you have a like document with you guys' scrim rule set?
Um, Maybe somewhere. I can just give you the link to the
I
Discord.
I was in once upon a time. I should probably go back in it.
Yeah,
I would appreciate a link, yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
yeah, no worries. There are some documents, I guess. They're not really hard, like heavily enforced. It's basically just,
No, it's more of I want them for ideas for art and stuff, I guess.
oh, okay. Yep,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
but also like knowing them, like maybe we'll go over them over with you guys at some point. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
we
We had some of the sexy people show up,
yeah
and some sick guy actually showed up last on Saturday.
yeah. Um, we are we're working on appointing what teams people are on for our team for this year for Outdoors, and
Oh yeah,
so pretty soon we'll be knowing who our armor players are and
right.
sending them over there. So it's like a great idea.
It, yeah, it is. I mean, I played with Dark before for um, what did I do with them? Lane Smash the year before. Yeah, I did
Yeah,
the armor stuff with them, and then I know I've gone through things with them before. It's good practice. It's really good practice to also just get the shit beat like kicked out of you by good players,
yeah,
like good
I bet.
Prowler players and shit. Like if you get to see if Asgard shows up, that dude's insane. Tom's just about as good these days, and so is Crimson. Those guys are just unbelievably good at Prowler and Vanguard and shit, and they'll just demolish everybody who's not on top of their, like,
Yeah,
if they don't know the basics of like use cover, did it, like, damn it, like they'll get picked
yeah.
off immediately, right?
Could you come show me where both the starting sides are again, and then let's do 1v1s again because we kind of
Yeah,
stopped
sure.
midway because we were
Yeah,
talking.
yeah, for sure.
uh,
So the one I'll shoot at where
I
I
was
start, or you can start from here. That doesn't matter.
where?
Uh, right over there, roughly.
All right,
It's
so
like
between yeah,
loosely,
yeah, yeah. It's like
yeah,
the little bay area right there. Okay,
yeah.
and then where's it on the side?
Um, Just over here. Then I need ammo again because I've just been
Yeah.
shooting at rocks and shit. Right. Just kind of around here. Kind of. We used to be like when we were like first started this, and it was more like kind of hardcore and less casual because it was like everyone's dueling for the first time, and
Yeah.
you know, everyone's like uneasy about doing this format. We cared more like then we started explicitly at the ammo tower and explicitly behind a certain point over on the other side. And but then as duels have gone on, people get lazy and just kind of inch up a little bit because why
As
not?
long as you're not obviously fucking up, it doesn't matter.
Sorry, what?
Oh, sorry, I'm my mouth. Full. What you're saying is that basically, as long as you're not obviously not fucking up and being a dick, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah. And we used to have like um area boundaries too that we cared about because when we first started, we had some like European tankers show up that just went way the fuck out of bounds, and these
Yeah,
duels lasted for like 5 minutes because they kind of just drove off in some random ass direction to like try to get the jump on somebody as if it's some grand
yeah.
strategy game. And nah, fuck that. We're just here to shoot people and have fun, right? We just want
Work
to
on your aim,
get some
bitch.
action. Yeah, just work on get some action that it's hard to get. You don't often get on live server because it's rare that you get to force one versus ones on people
Yeah.
because everyone groups up and whatnot. Um, but these
Um.
like the mechanics, the basics that you get from dueling, just that's the key to actually doing well anywhere else. The mechanics don't change. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm also eating carrots while we're talking. So.
For sure. But I'm ready to go when you are for.
One second. I'm swallowing. Cool.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, you can call
Oh,
it.
oh, 1 second. Sorry, actually, someone just texted me. What's? Oh, all right. Buddy I went out drinking with is asking what he did to his knee, and I have no idea. So that's all right.
LOL.
Anyways, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So weird actually shooting a first person or third person.
Good practice. And it helps
Oh
immensely.
fuck!
Like
I
it
missed that
makes.
massively. I was ready for you though. I missed it though because I'm trying to shoot third person and I suck at it. Like went 2 feet in front of me into the ground. It's like great. Yeah, that's good peeking right there. I see what you mean.
Yeah, and the strength with the Mag Rider is you can peek in more places, but the Prowler overall does it better.
Ow.
Um, my aim wasn't bad. You're doing a good job at keeping using the cover and moving while you're going.
So and during your scrims, how many times do people die because they move out of cover while they're trying to get out?
Not no, I never really.
Lol. Okay.
But anyways,
Just
this is the
me.
situation where you'd want to pop shield at me, and
Yeah.
yeah,
You
and
go fuck
then
off and then die because someone
I
is.
won't kill you though. You'll stop at fire because it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, for dueling, it's like I don't know. I normally push way more aggressively, but
Yeah. No, I see. I see that.
you definitely want to like take advantage of when you got to push your advantages because if you reset the fight and you don't get your like if you hit somebody, you have the advantage and you can push that advantage, and if you don't, the fight will get reset and you don't have that advantage anymore. But sometimes it's not always a good idea to just push because you hit them once or twice.
Yeah,
Sometimes they're still in a position while they'll just peek you down on the approach, like that GIF I have with Delta.
yeah.
But that's
Uh,
all dueling meta shit. I mean, it's relevant and important for everything tanking, but it's you don't have to think about it so much on live as much. But
yeah.
funny enough, actually being pretty aggressive on live, knowing how to be aggressive on live is just lets you win pretty much every fight.
Honestly, I've kind of seen that. I don't know if you've probably heard of Skylar, but you've probably heard of her for Air.
I've I've
Um.
taught Skylar how to play Prowler.
Oh, so then yeah. I've been over the last couple of months been playing Vanguard with her a bit because she's been trying to work on her racks on Connery,
Oh,
and
nice.
it is very insane the way she drives her Vanguard compared to other people. Like,
Oh yeah,
uh, it's so weird because it's like she drives it with purpose, which is so weird and dumb to think about and like say about a video game, but like she knows where she's going and she gets there and she kills it. So it's
yeah,
like it's very I think I pick up on what you mean by like aggressive like usually wins on life because like if you know what you're doing and how to get there and then do it, you're gonna win.
yeah, absolutely. Most people don't know how to deal with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they just don't. And same apply. It's just same applies all the time. It's just you have to know when to be aggressive, and you can be more aggressive against worse players,
yeah.
right? I that's one of the things I like about taking on Conrad is I know everybody in the game really that can pull a tank, and
And
same
you know
to a
who are the
lesser
good
extent you.
apples, the bad apples.
Yeah, exactly. So I know how ridiculous I can. I know how
Yeah,
stupid I can play against somebody based off their name. And like, oh, it's that person. I can be a complete clown and go for some stupid jump and kill them
yeah,
with it because that's more fun. Oh, or instead, or for like if I see Dillrat or something, like, oh, I actually have to like not be an idiot right now.
yeah. I'm ready whenever you are, by the way.
Yeah. Well, three, two, one, go. But yeah, you're doing a really good job at
I'm not good at aiming, but I think I'm good at knowing covers.
yeah, you're doing a good job of that. If my aim was better than it is right now, I could punish you harder for it because you are still exposed more than you probably think you are.
Oh no, I know I'm pretty exposed in some spots. I think it's more to
Yeah,
do with first of all, I don't know where the camera angles are, I guess, for like what you can
yeah,
see versus what I can see. And then also, I've just taken some really bad spots for cover. Like I know the trees are not like perfect cover, and I know that rock that you said that the Prowler is perfect behind is not good cover for the Vanguard either.
yeah, for sure. I also can't see shit right now. It is so dark.
I am a tiny bit scared.
I'm a tiny bit scared too.
We said go, right?
Yeah, I said go. I'm.
No, I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Not that dark. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's exactly where I thought you were.
I barely heard some engine noises when you were going around, so
I
I'm
heard you. I
kind of.
heard you when you were near the rock still. Um, and I was like, okay, you're over here somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm fucking missing. It's great. That's
Oh,
one hit
hit that
though.
one.
Nope, fuck that up. That was dumb. My ass is to you. Oh, I was about to fucking shoot you again.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah, we're good. We're
no.
good. We're good. Yep. You won that. I was like, why did he stop mid fight to repair? Like, what does this fucker think he is? Yeah. I
Yeah, he
didn't
was
think
working
we'd
out
be able to
there.
just lose a tank in this area, so that's actually really fun.
Yeah, yeah, it's
It's
a good
decently large.
size. Like it's the
What?
right perfect amount of size where you can have fights where it's just instantly everyone's head on and go go go, and then you could also like mix it up sometimes, and there's flanking routes, and it works out to be a nice area.
What are the other ones you guys usually do?
There's a lane near Paris Field Tower that we sometimes do. We haven't done it in a long time. There's one up by the Stronghold. There's this like big canyon you can see right north of the
Yeah,
Stronghold.
yeah, 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 yeah. That sounds really fun, actually.
It's
Just going
pretty
from
fun,
left to
but
right
it's
off of like Tower to Feldspark Canyon.
no,
But probably
no,
closer because that's really awkward. So you'd probably want like ammo
no,
towers
it's
and
actually
construction
north of
pieces.
Stronghold. You can see a valley. There's no road. You can see where the road starts, or like comes around. It
Oh,
curves
wait, you're
around the
talking about the
Stronghold.
north
And
side of
then there's
Stronghold?
yeah, north side of Stronghold, and there's like a valley
Oh,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I
then
see what you're
there,
talking
we've
about
done
now.
duels in there. It's only good for one versus ones. Two versus twos, it gets a little stupid because Prowlers
Yeah,
just demolish everything because it's just a firing lane against, yeah, there's no cover to be had. That's an interesting thing when you actually start doing group fights, actually. So we were mostly talking about mechanics, but for group fights, you don't always want to be like super bunched up and stuff. This is why formations are
yeah,
just stupid. Anybody who says go in a tank formation does no idea what they're talking about because if you're in a group, like if there's a bunch of people in a group and they're fighting even lesser numbers, those people are really easy to get angles on and that they can't take cover. In a one versus one, you can always take cover from the other person, right? But if there's two people shooting at you and you're trying to take cover behind a rock, the other person can
yeah.
go and get an angle on you,
You want to be spread out as much
right?
as possible and getting out as much damage across as you can.
Basically, but you also want to be close enough you can back each other up,
Yeah,
right? So there's, and how close that is depends
which is like
on
field
a lot
battles
of things.
superior to tank files.
So what?
I
Sorry?
said field battles superior to tank filing. Like
I don't know
don't
what you
don't be
mean.
in a don't be in a line. Don't be in a
Yeah, no,
straight line.
don't
Be in
get
a
a
wide
line.
line.
Just like work with, I don't know, when I do, when the rare occasion calls for doing group things with the good players, we kind of spread out ish and
Yeah.
kind of
So
move. We always know what we're doing with the cover. Like that's why it's, and I'm assuming you do
yeah,
too when we're driving around, making sure we're not super obvious and having cover near us. You're just kind of moving like that. You don't go in a straight line or in a
yeah,
formation. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, that's an important thing for group fighting. It's just angles, knowing that how you can get an angle on the other person without exposing yourself to the other guy too. It just gets more complicated the more people there are, to the point
yeah.
where sometimes if you have too many people, you just hold W because yeah, you do. Anyways, I don't really remember where I was going with that, but yeah. Oh,
Sorry, I'm
right. I was
eating.
talking about other places we duel. Yeah, that's all the Indar. Oh no, we actually do by
You
Helios
guys have been
Zola.
reserving some stuff on Osher as well now recently, right?
Uh
Or was that air
no,
pickups? I can't remember.
that'd be air pickups. We didn't we tried once and then actually yesterday, funny enough, I was bored. We were doing some impromptu duels, me and Tom, and the lanes weren't set up nicely, so we went to Osher and tried out some spots and they kind of they suck. They largely suck. There was one that wasn't too terrible near Remnant Cove. There might be some good ones somewhere, but
Yeah,
none of us enjoy playing Osher. It's pretty awful for
that's very
tanking.
funny because
So,
that's basically what it was built for, I think.
yeah, I know, but it's just strictly
Yeah.
terrible for it.
Um,
Like,
as a
then
tinker,
we
what's
have
your view
lanes
of
on the outpost.
Hassan?
Uh, I don't mind it for Prowler. Magrider, there's some good spots, but generally since it's Connery, it's like 24-hour Nasons, and I'm so fucking bored of Nasons.
Yeah,
Of fighting there. There's just not much interesting to do. There's not really good spots. There's a lot of spots where you can just drive and then a Vanguard comes around or anything comes around the corner and you're just, well, you're dead. Or I'm dead, right?
yeah.
so it's not that interesting. It's a lot of flat ground, and also like the whole thing of like Mega Riders going up on top of those mountains. You're pretty useless on top of those mountains. You're not able to do much on them. It's not
Yeah,
actually a great strength. It's nice because you can bypass like gates and shit because it's a pain in the ass to drive around Houston, but it's usually not that useful. I know some area like right up in the very northeast corner, there's some places there where I've had a lot of fun before because there was like a shit ton of armor and the angles on the rocks were just like for the mountains were just right that I could like jump off the rocks, land behind some tank, kill it, and then boost and fucking get right back up on top of the rock within a couple seconds, and that was a lot of fun. It was very silly,
yeah,
but you never get to fight there, right? It just never really happens.
yeah.
So there's some good
Um,
places, but you don't see them.
so if you're giving this kind of a, I guess, redundant question, but it might have differences, I guess. If you have to give a basic army training to like everybody in your team, and it like includes like infantry players and blah blah blah, people that don't really care about playing armor, but like
Yeah,
they need to know basic shit, right? Um,
yeah.
what are the things that they should know?
Directional armor for sure. Explain that to them,
Yeah,
and then basically like the whole thing of like use cover because that's what
yeah,
most
peeking.
people. Yeah, yeah. Because most people don't realize that they can hide behind a rock. You'd think people would figure that out, but
Yeah, sometimes you
there's
gotta tell
tankers with.
people.
Yeah. You gotta tell people don't just hold W and drive forwards, and you can kind of get away with it in a Vanguard, but not always, and not really. And then yeah, maybe teach them about the projectile thing so they
Yeah,
understand that peeking is a possibility. You don't actually have to like stick your gun barrel up and do shit like that, which yeah, that's what I'd probably cover. Keep it short with people that don't have much interest in it, of course.
yeah,
And then maybe like the way Delta and I always do it for outfits is we get them here, we go through the spiel, we break off into two groups. Delta takes them over to near Havar. There's like a tiny little lane Delta likes using, and then we'll just run duels against each other. Like with
yeah.
the like I'll play TR if we're teaching VS, I'll go play TR and like I'll tell them what they're doing wrong and stuff. And that's what I'll do. And if they, yeah, just try to move it quickly into some action and
Yeah, yeah.
so people don't zone out.
What do you think is
Oh,
the
and do tell
largest
people
group
to
of?
play engineers.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes they don't.
yeah, yeah,
It's hilarious.
yeah. Nah, I get that. What is
Yeah.
the largest group of people that you would teach in a? This is not me asking you to do this. I'm just
Yeah.
asking for your take on it because there's a little bit of a internal discussion about this. What's the largest amount of people that you would want to teach when teaching like basics?
Um, it just depends on the group a lot. Like with some groups, I don't want to take more than 12 people. Like for Dark, it was pretty, when I did a class for Corn a year or so ago, it was pretty bad because a lot of his players were just obnoxiously uninterested and just shouldn't have
Yeah,
been there, but Dark was making them like try to
yeah,
pull them into it, and they were just kind of derailing things, and it was really aggravating.
yeah.
Um, was dealing with that Keefe guy, for example. Um, and then with like Sexy, we had I don't know 20 some people show up, and went great. For one person running it though, because in that situation it was Delta and I running it, and then Nikon also showed up, and Nikon knows all the stuff too, so he could help. So we
I guess,
basically had three people.
I guess it's
So
more of like
wasn't
what's
bad.
the group size to trainer ratio?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out in my head as I'm working through
Yeah,
this and thinking. Probably maybe just 12 people for like a squad for one person. The less the better, actually.
yeah.
But the less people you have, the easier it is. So definitely don't take like two squads with one person. That's
No,
well,
no, no, no.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You're probably more used to dealing with that because you lead online all the time, on live all the time. Are you used to anyways?
I used to. I don't do that anymore.
No? Okay.
No, I'm more of like organizer.
Right. So you might, well, yeah, you're probably more used to herding cats than I am. I don't have much patience. So,
I am, but I'm at the point where in trainings I don't want to do it with that amount of people anymore.
yeah, for sure. For sure. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Just depends on like, I don't know, depends on your team of people. Like, I don't know,
If
use your
they're
judgment.
interested, you can go larger. If they're not interested,
Yeah,
go shorter.
yeah. And it always helps, like when I do it for other people, it depends on, it also helps like who the actual leader of the group of people, like in this case we had pseudotaxis, um, helping, obviously. And then like with the wild cards we had Trulius, and like they can
Yeah,
keep their own people in check, right? And help facilitate everything
yeah,
going forward. So yeah. So probably keep it under 12 for yourself, I'd say. Would be my guess.
yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to do some more duels? If you want to move to live, and I can
It's kind of up to you.
done for you. Let's do one more duel, and yeah, then we'll probably move to live, and I'll break out my dusty NC character of battle rank, I think 14, or actually we could do the Chimera too. That would be fine.
Well, I guess let's do Chimera because I need to actually learn it.
Yeah,
My
for sure.
NSO is 150 and my NC is only 50.
Oh, okay,
If that explains what I am probably running.
for sure. All
All
right,
right,
I'm set up.
let me rub a tiny bit. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, when we first started doing this, we used to like use the tick, right? Like the when it counts down in the game for you.
It depends. I think it depends on the group
But
size. Um, so like when we're doing macro shit with like 24 people, tick size is usually needed, especially if you're in separate channels.
yeah,
Um, but if you're doing small stuff, then it usually is probably not that hard. You just I fucking thought you were like 5 feet
oh,
away from me. That was really dumb of me. I
it's
I
like, what
like
is he
saw
doing?
from the corner of my eye something right there. And I was like freaking the fuck out trying to get away from it. And instead I just signed my death. Okay, let's go again.
All right.
It's dark, okay? I cannot see. I have no idea where you went though. I think you're there somewhere though.
I just went back to the spot. That's all.
Yeah, I see you. Oh wait, are we
Yeah,
restarting? Restarting?
I just restarted because I'm
Alright, let
fuck
me
it,
let me go
easy
let me
enough.
go back. I fucked
Yeah.
up massively.
Well, it's funny because when I was having that bug with my audio getting switched to the side, and I was doing duels, and I knew there was no one there, but I kept freaking out thinking someone was
Yeah.
behind me, even though I could see them in front of me. But the audio behind me, and my brain's like screaming at me to like turn around, someone's
I
sneaking up on you.
I hilariously enough, I had a so I run all my audio through Voice Meter, which is like a voice virtual cable thing that I don't really know how to explain better, but I have to do it so I can like
Okay.
raise the audio levels for like streams and stuff, and it's got other benefits and whatever, but it's yeah. Anyways, the point though is that like it has a bunch of options for like audio things like upscaling stuff to surround sound and stuff like that. And one of these options I didn't know I had on for like 3 months, and what it did is it swapped the ears. So I had like the
Oh.
same issue going on, but it was a fucking software thing that I accidentally selected at one point.
Nice.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, it's a. No, it's my cover. Okay, stop. This is my cover. What I imagine though is that when I'm lower though, you're third person, like right here, it probably isn't as helpful to you as it is for me.
Sorry, what?
So your third person camera, right? And like in this specific instance where we're in right now,
Yeah.
I imagine my third person is way more useful than yours.
Oh, well,
Or
my
my,
third person's not useful at all right now.
but yeah,
Like
yeah,
for
that's what
me,
I'm saying.
where I'm
That's what I'm
sitting.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like for both for shooting and for
Yeah. All
like I
right,
can't
we're
like
still going. We're
look
still
around the room.
going.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry,
let's
I
go
didn't mean
on.
to pause. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
no, I was just thinking about it. So it's like you probably can't see me as well back here. Oh fuck, I'm being tricked on. Go away. Go away. I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling. Go away.
Apparently it's not a
I'm.
good day of aim for me, but that's okay. Oh my god, I'm missing so much right now. That's great.
Oh, that sucked. I hit you, but I am on
You did.
fire.
Yeah.
Nah, I see what you mean. I imagine that playing with Mag Rider or Prowler is probably way more comfortable in this.
Yeah. Well, like when Asgard Crimson play Vanguard, because they're Prowler, they are the Prowler mains. They're like the ones that are they're the best, right? And when they
Yeah.
go and play Vanguard and they play it kind of like a Prowler, but a Prowler that has 18,000 effective health, it's disturbing. They make it work. But they know like exactly their aim is so good that they would have hit me at that first shot, right? Like the first engagement, they would have hit me, and maybe I hit them, but it doesn't matter if I hit them because they have so much more health
Yeah.
and it does more damage. So they'd hit me, and then they would know how to like use the cover so I'm not peeking them down on their approach and just like hitting them on their approach much. And then they know how to get nice and close and use the shield right and make sure I'm not in a position where I can just do ring around the rosy with them. And even if I do hit them and I get the advantage by peeking them, because I will hit them when we're doing the peak fights, I can't push them because they have so much goddamn health and they put
Yeah.
themselves in the spot where I can't peek them up close because if I get close, they'll just turn shield on and walk over me. So they just get to reset the fight whenever they want, pretty much. I have to. It's very challenging fighting those two guys playing Prowler, but that's just because they're or playing when they're playing Vanguard. It's not as bad when you're playing Prowler versus them because you can just do this. You just have more damage and you
Yeah.
can just outmaneuver them better. But Meg Rider just does not have the damage to deal with that.
Uh, so we're going on live now.
Uh, sure. Or you we could do one more, but do it to death. Make use of
Go
the
for it. Give
tank.
me a second.
Yeah.
The tank only
Cool.
matters if you kill it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go freelance on live, and then you can just join whatever faction I go.
Yeah, sounds good. Because I got an NSO as well, actually. I can. That's battle rank 40, I think. So,
I'm ready.
anyways, all right, let's go.
Started way more lower than I meant to, though. All right, I'm on my way. My fat asses is here. Yep, I see you.
Yeah. Well, I've
And
been
you
going to the exact
see
same.
me?
I've been going to the exact same spot every
Yeah,
time right
I'm like
now.
sitting here looking for the left, so I was like, nah, he's like, and I just ate 3 shots like a dumbass. No, 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 no. Stop client siding me. Go away.
Oh, I missed a
Haha.
shot.
Correct.
Oh, I missed a shot. Oh, that's not doing you any good.
Oh damn. Oh wait, does that fuck up my ass? Wait.
It does. It doesn't help you on the ass. Doesn't fuck it up, but it doesn't help you.
Okay. Thought it. Oh, it's not like Zoe or whatever. I think it was. Zoe's the one that
No.
like fucking increases damage to you, but increases your damage to them.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like so. It's just a straight buff.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get on with.
Yes. Let me flip my tank by doing a sick gas jump.
So do you play on Emerald at all?
Oh yeah, um I don't know if you're familiar with Mage, but I'm one of the owners of Mage over there. So
The tag is super familiar,
yeah,
and I think I've seen it around, but I have no idea who they actually are, and I don't
yeah,
know. Can't remember who I've seen that's in it.
yeah, fair enough. It's MAG3 is the
Yeah,
take,
no,
and
no, I
then
know.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's just it's yeah, a collection of all the Mag Riders that are worth having and around. But we don't do group fights. Like we don't like group up or anything explicitly. Like that's also kind of the point is we do not run groups together
We don't run
or anything.
together, okay? The entire point
Yeah.
of this outfit, this community, is to not be social.
Yeah, we're like we gun for each other and we do shit with each other, but like we don't run as like a big we don't do an armor squad
Yeah,
or I mean we'll be in a squad together, but we won't be playing in the same areas or anything. Because then the thing is like in order to stay sharp, you gotta like you can't go around in a group and just stomp everything,
yeah, jinking and stuff. Yeah, not or
right?
ginking.
Because then if you like go around and just stomp everybody in a big ass group, you don't get punished for your mistakes and you lose your skills very, very quickly. We've
Yeah,
all seen it happen to what once good armor players and then they decide to run an outfit or something like Shadow Whale on for 784 is the Emerald example. Outrider with W-Tac now is the other example
yeah,
for Connery. Players that were actually really, really good at their time at some point, but then they just started running squads all the time, and now they're just easy. They can't fight back once you get them
yeah.
out, when you catch them out.
I freelanced to NC, by the way.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
All right, let me
Oof. So if you want to go
uh,
NSO and try to get over here, that's fine.
yeah, for sure. I
But
just
it's up to you.
accidentally relogged
Oh, I
into
run
my
Satyr. Sorry, I've been running Satyr on live. So you said you want
oh, okay.
Cyclops instead, is what you said?
Yes, I mean Satyr's good. Like that's what I was using before because Cyclops
Do you
sucked, but
think?
now Cyclops is better.
Yeah.
Oops, excuse me. Different playstyle. It's just like Satyr's still good, but
Oh, Cyclops. Okay, I've not fucked with these. I picked whatever was good when it released it, and then I didn't fuck with it
right.
since.
Well,
Um.
Cyclops is basically the AP gun from the Vanguard.
Yeah, yeah, I see it now. And then what'd you say for uh the secondary weapon?
XP.
XP?
Yeah. I don't remember the
Yeah,
abbreviation
yeah,
at the
yeah.
front.
Yeah. So that's what I was already running. It's the halberd equivalent.
Yeah, yeah. It's just it's really held back because of that charge up mechanic, which makes it awful for peeking and
Yeah.
terrible for dealing with infantry.
I have stealth on it, which I think is probably yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably the right list.
yeah, yeah. It's
And
stealth.
then what do you have like an opinion about racer versus rival?
Yeah, rival chassis is kind of what has been deemed better on the Chimera because of the reverse speed. You get to reverse at the exact same speed as your forward speed, which is
Yeah.
pretty good
Wait, are you
a lot of the
serious?
time. Yeah,
Damn.
I don't
Okay.
I don't actually I don't like the way rival feels on the Chimera. I like the feel of racer more, but
Yeah.
rivals just has a pretty massive advantage. I just realized my NSO is not freelance, so I don't remember exactly where I changed that. So I have it set to VS.
I just
Freelance, there
found
we go.
out that there's like accent lights that depend change on the faction color for the Chimera. What?
Oh yeah.
When did that get added?
All right, I got a oh, excuse me. I got an NC as well. There you
Well,
are.
I'm in work here. I'm on the terminal. I'm IDUX. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
So, got it. Oh, I probably don't want to pull here.
Probably not. Pull from. I mean, could pull from here and go up to Jaeger's Fist, but that place is always
Go
kind of a shit show.
drop a random citadel on some fight and annoy some people so we can fucking room for stuff that actually matters.
But probably go redeploy to Waterson's Redemption and then go up to Sierra or the tech plant.
Read Quote of Wars and Redemptions, what you said?
Yep. Yep.
Got it.
Now, what the hell do I even have on this character? I don't want to be a heavy. Oh yeah, they added underbarrels to
Oh, what did they
some
add
guns.
underbarrels to? I can't remember. Like, they just said, oh, added some underbarrels and some guns. Didn't actually explain what
Um,
guns they added it to.
okay, so the NS-11 has it now, which is
Oh, okay.
good. I think it was the either
Fuck, there's some dipshit on the terminal.
yeah, I
The
think
fuck?
both NS-11s have it now. Well, that's really good because I already have an NS-11.
Got extra
Because
ammunition
you really
here.
want underbarrels. Underbarrels are awesome.
Took 'em out.
They do so much damage.
The what?
The underbarrels do like underbarrel grenade
Yeah.
launchers just do so much damage. They're so awesome for tanking.
Working on my LMG racks, and I finally got LMG access and engineer. I take it you
Nice.
run assault rifle access then.
Correct.
What's your take
Because
then?
that
I
was
guess as a side comment about LMG access versus assault rifle.
what am I? Wait. Oh, sorry. I have everything fucked up. I have my colors all screwed up. Sorry. What did you say? I was
So
wondering
then,
why all my friendlies
what's your
were red.
what's your take then on LMG access versus assault rifle access?
Spotted a hostile engineer.
It's more useful for. I mean, for
Take some
tanking, I'd
ammunition.
much rather get the assault rifle, of course. I think assault rifle's actually better. Assault rifles are generally better guns. The only time I would take that would probably be with like NC, so I could get a Goth saw or a God saw on my engineer.
Yeah,
That's really the only time I
that's kind
would
of
ever
what
use
I
that.
think is the. I have it on both my TR and my NSO. I'm not there yet on my NC obviously. But it
Yeah.
sounds like they're just camping the terminals here, by the way.
Oh, are they? Oh,
Yeah.
that's with what?
uh, infantry, just light assaults, just ganking it.
Oh, oh, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that at first. Alright, where the fuck has the settings gone? Where? Oh, there we go.
I'm gonna go actually drop at probably Jord, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go spawn at Jord Amp instead.
Okay.
Generator destroyed.
I just have to switch around my colors again because I didn't realize this was going to be a problem. Oops.
What's wrong with the
There.
colors?
Well, I have. It's going to trip me up when all the friendlies are red and Vanu's like blue and shit because it will.
It's...
Yeah.
Wait, on NSO are the colors fucked?
For mine they were.
Oh,
So I just have to go change
I've
the
been on
setting.
per faction shit for the longest time.
Shield
Yeah, I don't have
generator
problems when I play
critical.
TR. I don't know. I'm gonna blame this on my hangover. That's what I'll do. Alright, let's try this. Oof. That charge up time.
Alright, you wanna give me waypoints on where you think I should go though?
Yeah, sure. Oh, we just got cut off, eh? Well, let's just go up to go right there. So normally when I'm in my MiG, I'll climb up onto that mountain there, so that if someone's coming around the corner of this road, you don't just get fucked. But I don't know if
I'll
that's
probably
really
get
the
up
best
there
thing
as
to
a
do.
chimera.
Yeah, I just don't think you can do anything up there with the Chimera. That's all that
Yeah.
useful.
Yeah, because you can't really shoot down very far.
Enemy air transport spotted.
Yes.
Identifying
Got hit.
enemy liberator.
Nice. I only hit the first one. Something's behind us. I didn't. I just saw it flash on the map. Nice.
You get it?
Nice.
Nice.
So this kit, yeah. Run. Nice. Do we have Hosen? We have Hosen. Just sit by the tower. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize the lip machine knows.
Ah! What was that?
I can repair that.
So if you have Hosen bonus, you can go and sit by the ammo tower and it'll rep for
Oh,
you,
yeah.
which I like to do. But I didn't realize there was a Dalton lib shooting at us.
I didn't see the Dalton Wood either. Okay, go out the back door is what I think.
Yeah, we should be able to win the fight versus the Sunder, but
The
Those
fucking
bastards
thing
are-
stops so
Generator
much quicker
destroyed.
than the
the race or the
Vanguard. Like it's like disruptively quicker.
it is kind of obnoxiously quicker, but it's really good for dodging because of that. Because you can just basically brake check somebody and
I think we're just chasing for a Sunder, so I don't think this is really worth.
probably not. I hear something
there's a
near us. Here we
prowler.
go.
Prowler spotted.
Oh, could use the fire stop. Oh, that's annoying.
Visual on a hostile light assault trooper.
It's so hard to hit with this. There we go.
Destroyed a prowler.
Got him.
Ah, we got the prowler. Nice.
Got him though. But yeah. Alright. That's kind of a bad spot. I think we're going Warp Gate. We're going to Old Shore.
Yeah, I think that's really the only option. So,
Just
what do I-
kids
oh
on
yeah,
Warp
I'm in
Gate.
my. Am I still in my outfit if I do that? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. That's cool. Can still be
Yeah,
in
so you
the
can
outfit.
place all your assets, but you cannot
Yeah,
add more of them. It is actually really dumb. Like you can orbital strike with an NC orbital strike and kill. Yeah. Alright, I'm out.
cool. Yeah, alright, I'm running. Oh, I got C4 on this character. Nice. I didn't realize. Wow, good. Alright.
Alright, if you want to come along, there you go.
Reloading, cover me. I need a ride.
Come here, dude. You wanted in. I just didn't want you gunning. Okay. Whatever.
That's fun. It's useless having people on the seats anyways.
Yeah.
Just Albert of armor, basically.
Sure. Which fucking way is that? Yeah, this way. Cool.
Yep. I don't know if you probably know this, but you can shoot through. You can bypass the limitations of this gun not being able to shoot like through the tank if you're in third person for the secondary gun.
I think I vaguely knew that. I just have always hated the way it was, and they try to put it on the NSO one, and I noticed it got fixed on the NSO Basilisk. But I don't know if it's fixed in that gun, because I quite honestly not used that gun in probably about 8 months.
Fair enough. Me either. I actually do like using it for AA. I think it's a really
I
nice
think it's
that you
really
can aim up.
nice.
I really like that. That's one of the only good things I can say about the Chimera, or this gun, this XP gun. The delay just makes it so hard to hit.
It's an
Infantry
NSO
weapon.
halberd, basically.
Yeah.
He's like,
Lightning spotted.
not see that though, because of the fog.
Yeah. I'm not getting hits here.
That's a tank mine.
That's a Oh, yeah, purple. Yeah. I'm like, that's friendly. I don't know.
My God, my
See how
thing
much I play
stops
on
as soon
instant.
as I pull my finger off the fucking button. So awkward. Oh, they're up there on the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go probably turn... Read up that. How did I miss that?
Is
I was
this
so
the best you
close.
have?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Not the point of the bounce back.
Eyes on a
Slice up right there to the right. EV turret.
That base through it, yeah.
God, it's like when I'm stopping suddenly, it's because I'm like kind of it's really fucking with me. The Vanguard versus the Chimera. Oh, that's too high.
Oh, behind us, behind us,
What is
behind
that?
us.
Oh, it's just oh, got him. I can't hit him. He's too close. Rip.
Oh, fuck, I was trying to underbarrel him, but I didn't have the underbarrel reloaded.
If I had hit him at all, he would have died. If we can repull some opiate though.
Alright, I have C4, what am I doing?
What implants do you normally run when you're tanking, by the way?
I like ransack, but generally, sorry, I'm still fucking with this ant. He's
They're good.
terrible time of killing me. And I'm not doing a great time at returning the favor, though.
I really like
Oh.
the concept of ransack. I don't use it a lot though, but I use it occasionally.
The harasser came back and finished me.
Rip.
Alright, just give
Yeah,
me
I'll
a
come back
second.
to-
Fuck it. I'll drive up to you with the flash. But yeah, ammo printer and sweeper hut are the standards for driving.
Yeah.
For gunning, I like my gunners to I prefer my gunners to have counterintelligence if they can get
That's what I'm running right now. I'm running counter intel and super hood.
it. Yeah, alright. And that's fine. 'Cause yeah, counterintel is just awesome.
Yeah, I really like it, specifically when I'm living, because it's really, really convenient when you're not
Oh, for sure.
when you don't have a gunner to spot things for you, or like someone just taps you, you just see them fucking 100 meters plus away.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's really great for dealing with aircraft in general. Like, that's a huge perk for tanking is you get to track the guy that's like on top of you that you can't actually see. So
Yeah.
it just auto spots them, and so then you can watch him on the mini map so you can time your dodges and get ready to bait him.
Eyes on enemy mag rider.
Oh, I
Oh.
fucking can't see that. The fog's dog shit for me right now.
I know, it's really bad right now. I didn't
Like, give me a
Glad it's not
second.
just
I'm gonna
me
go see
having
if there's
trouble.
a setting that I can turn off real quick.
there
That's-
isn't for fog.
No, but I'm more of trying to turn up my render distances. Why are they fucking low?
Oh.
My ground one is at 3,000 instead of 6,000, which
Oh,
is
that's
probably
fine.
enough.
That's
It's
enough.
probably
The game
enough.
doesn't- Takes
but,
only render out to like 1,000 meters, so nothing renders past like I think the game only renders out to like 1,500 meters. It depends on the continent actually.
Identify
Oh, here we go, lib coming in.
Dude, I hit that!
Oh, nice. Good job.
I've gotten 2 swats. I've killed more mosquitoes than armor at the time of the plague. As you can see, I've used a Dalton before.
Yeah,
I have visual on an enemy liberator.
yeah. People that spend a lot of time in the air have a good time shooting air with tanks. An easier time.
Yeah, but I can't hit that for shit, though.
Oh,
Wait, he invis?
yeah, he invised.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I didn't see the
Saw him go
animation.
by, but I had like the delay just
Yeah.
made it. Yeah, because it's like the fucking almost a second charge up.
Oh, that's so close. Just random fucking light assaults. Like, why? Oh, there's a
I got
bus. Let's kill a bus.
So back up here so you're not taking
Yeah,
constant damage
cover.
and
Yeah,
just
yeah. So,
because in between your reloads, you have no reason to be exposed to them, right?
yeah. Wait, was that a
Oh, here we go.
speed above
Harassers
us?
up top, coming down.
Got one hit. I think I got bottom on him.
There you go.
Oh,
They
I
don't
hate
have
this thing. It's
directional
like,
armor, right?
oh, did they not?
Nope. No, it's only
Alright.
tanks and Valks. Ah,
Interesting. Tanks and Valks? What?
yeah, Valks have the bottom
What the
50%
fuck
extra
turn was
armor.
that?
That was a weird turn, eh?
That was a jank as shit turn. That's like kind of cool because it worked, but like, where'd you learn that? Oh, was he about to see? Well, yeah,
Yeah,
your awareness is a little
yeah.
bit better than mine right now. I
Yeah,
think there's
almost
another
third
nerd up there
person,
to the
right?
right.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Eyes open, enemy heavy.
Oh yeah, shoot in third person with this thing too, by the way. Like, get used
What,
to
the
that. It's
Top Gun?
easy to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that
like
gun.
super better than the
It's
Vanguard.
yeah,
Like,
it is. The only problem is it's like the tank itself kind of blocks what you're seeing, which is really annoying. But
it's better though,
all
in
right,
my opinion.
yeah, it's easier.
Uh,
Let's get to rep because we're. So do we not have the space? Yeah, we don't have the space. That's why we cannot get host and bonus right now.
I'll start repairs.
What continent's opening next? I wonder. Estimir is the best continent for tanking.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, alert's literally over. Cool.
Yeah. Endar. Oh, that's good. Endar's good too.
Endar's fun. I love Endar. What to say?
Oh.
Which gun should you use on the Chimera if you're going for a like solo tank loadout for like anti-air and main damage? So I assume it's Cyclops
Well,
for main
definitely
damage.
the Cyclops then. For
Do
anti-air
you just
too.
run XP also for it or what?
Yeah, that's what I was doing, because then you can just, when you're solo, you can seat swap into the XP and then kind of deal with the air. Like, if your
Yeah.
aim's gonna you can at least get the air to fuck off. It's way better than the, what's the Pixie or whatever.
Yeah,
thing
and
sucks.
and that thing locks you
It's
down
just-
too.
Yeah, and then you have to, yeah, it's bad. Pixie
So
sucks.
I guess like if you can't aim, go for the Bastos equivalent. If you can't aim, go
Yeah.
for XP.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
Alright, cool. I don't think we're gonna see anything else, so it's ready to play.
Uh,
Oh wait, there's a
something there.
ant right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, okay. Banshee
Oh, there's a
mosquito.
banshee.
He doesn't know how to fly.
Yeah, I already deployed.
Yeah. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, there we go.
What the fuck? Wait, what faction? Oh, I'm on tier now. Where are you on?
TR. Loading.
Got extra ammunition here!
TR?
Okay,
Alright,
TR
cool.
as well.
So then I guess we're just going series and then going up around the northeast side of Crown?
Yep.
Or
Yep.
doing it? No, actually, I think going on the west side would be more fun.
Oh, I'm gonna pull one as well.
You want to go pull one? Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull one. Mine will not be as upgraded. Upgraded enough, kinda. Right. Oh, a little more upgraded than I thought it would be. That's not bad. Oh, we're not in the squad, right? I forgot about that.
NSO.
Oh, how does this thing feel to shoot? It's
Oh,
been
that
so
dervish right
long.
there. Dervish front. Dervish front. He went around the north. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him before.
Got the hit. Wait, did I get the kill? Oh, someone stole it. I guess that would have been me stealing it though.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Pretty good to even get the hit.
Yeah, I hit it on the tail fin. Oh, there's a
I've
liberator that was behind us. Little. What?
I have trouble hitting the dervishes because they're so, I don't know, not used to
Find them
hitting them.
easy with the Dalton. I don't tank them
That's
much
good.
though.
All right, so we got a Vanguard up there. I'm not confident in my aim in this because it's been 8 months or oh, we got two
Yeah.
Vanguards. There we go. So I'm gonna do the old get close so I can't miss technique.
Oh, I got a bunch of randos that are shooting on everything. Oh, I'm behind you. Sorry. Not trying to move. All right.
Oh, all right. Okay, I got 2 hits on him.
Got one hit.
Shooting at the Liberate. No, real quick.
Oh, he's about to
Saw the
fucking
option.
kill me. I was pressing go down, and it's like pushing me up the mountain. I have
Oh.
no. What the hell?
Oh yeah, I see that delay. I know what you're talking about, where it like feels like it takes a second to go down. Yeah, well, you saw what I was doing there, where I was just peeking. Here, come. I'll drop a
Yeah.
beacon for you.
Yeah. I could probably point out if I wanted to.
I'll just come gun for me for a second.
Alright, cool. Yeah.
That lives on me now, so you'll have to. Or he did take a stray shot at me. Who is it? I can't. My spot won't work.
Got one hit.
Oh, no one. All right.
It's a dude that's right over here a second ago. I don't know where.
Yeah.
Pigments.
Okay, we can rep right here.
Go kill those tank mines real quick so we don't get fucked by them. Unless we shot them.
Oh, okay, nice. Because I presumably don't have a very upgraded. Oh, hello, Vanguard.
Oh, he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked now. Because there's like nothing to do right here.
Yeah.
There's, yeah, like that's when you're like, you're just dead. There's nothing to do with, because you're in a fucking Chimera and the vehicle's awful. Because you can't, like, rotate. I got caught up because I was trying to rotate and then not
Yeah.
moving because you can't do that with the Chimera, which is silly, but
Does its damage profile, you think, like, okay, ignoring its, like, its survivability, is its damage profile better than the other MBTs?
it's damage? Oh yeah, it's got, well, no. I mean, it's way better than a Bag Rider. It's way better than, like with the Satyr, it can be better because it's the only tank that can actually like one volley another tank. But
So wait, why would you run Cyclops over Satyr then?
because you want to be able to shoot things in the distance and you want to be able to peek stuff, and you can't
And it
really
can
do
one
that.
shot at ESFs and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Satyr's fun, but it's and it's still good, but I think Cyclops would be the better option now. Because then you're not so restricted to like only driving up behind someone and ganking them basically.
One second.
Oh, fuck. I found the fucking Vanguard.
Alright, I hope I die pretty soon because I gotta go through the thing. Oh, hi.
Well, okay, hi.
Yeah, okay, I'll be right back.
Alright.
You there? Or where's my
What?
audio off? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I had to go bring in some groceries real quick.
No worries.
Where's the point from series?
Uh, sure.
And then we can go the east side instead, because it looks like we're just getting fucked right there.
Yeah, the Vanguard's a better. I mean, the Chimera's like a shitty Vanguard in a sense, so
Give me a second, let me kick this dude.
yeah, for sure.
I kind of get what you mean, like,
So the Chimera has like most of the weaknesses the Vanguard has, without the insane strengths. Oh, no, so there's a free Valve decay right there.
where?
Just spotted on the map.
Oh, I almost hit the fucking, the Reaver that was next to them. Sorry.
No
Let me
worries.
go around this. Ugh. Like, I stopped to, like, turn, and it, like, just stops the entire vehicle. It's like, this is not the point.
Yeah, its advantage is the being able to run away with that. I got 2 hits on him.
So then, like,
Oh.
I guess, like, it's like, are they worth running then in a group fight? Like, at all?
I
Like,
don't
what's
really
the-
think so. I think they just kind of suck. I don't know. Oh, I know Delta's been running them recently, probably trying to get the Iraqs done for it. Oh my god, I missed that shot. But I'll have to ask his opinion, because I haven't been playing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that lightning tank still around? Should be.
Oh, I thought he was dead, sorry.
Oh, it should
He's
be.
over there to the left. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay, I
Oh,
didn't see where
fuck.
he was. But...
I'm.
Eyes on hostile light assault trooper.
I was trying to say something. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. So like, if you're gonna run Anastone out for wars, then like, are we like at run lightning point or like what?
Oh, sorry, I got it. I saw the other guy coming
fine.
up, so I didn't know he was.
Not squad locked.
Yeah, yeah. I figured that out after. You might be better off having someone pull a vanguard for you. Oh,
Yeah, I guess that's
yeah.
one way of doing it. There's someone dude right here.
Oh, I was just killing the turret. That's all.
Oh,
That's
I didn't
all.
know there's a turret. I didn't see it, lol.
Oh, yeah.
NC Reaver ID.
There's so many reavers. I just want to hit them. I can't because my fucking gun doesn't point out. Ow. Oh, there's a thunder right there.
Yeah. Oh, there's a guy right there too.
A heavy.
And there's a
Maggie,
vanguard.
Maggie.
Vanguard. Yeah.
Vanguard? You mean Maggie?
You didn't hear me say that.
There's just so much shit over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
it.
Remember, the advantage of rival right now is you can run with your front.
Yeah, I know.
forward.
Yeah,
So,
I keep on forgetting about that. So it's like insane.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
Oh, I hate this. This gun's so hard to shoot infantry with. There we go. Oh, yeah, Meg's following us. Keep going, back up. Keep backing up. Back up to the base.
Ah, it's hard to like. I think
Oh,
that's
that's friendly. Oops. We'll just come in right in here, and then we'll rep up. The base gives us some breathing room to do that.
yeah.
The Meg would have to use its boost to chase us, which would put it in a very bad spot. I only
Sorry,
have
I'm
7
like-
shots, by the way.
Very good. I need to upgrade the ammo on them.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry, I'm like kind of very ADHD and my attention span has started dwindling. So, I'm sorry if I like tune out just a tiny bit every once in a while. I'm not meaning to.
Fair enough. No worries. Oh, that guy needs to die. But I'm gonna save my
There's a
ammo
ground
for...
lock to the right.
Yeah. That Meg should still be around somewhere, but he might have gotten bored. I see the ground
There's a
lock
heavy
guy.
right there. So, yeah.
I might just, if we get
Go
closer, I'll
into-
just... Yeah, only if he has his rocket out. Okay, I'm gonna...
He's-
He might have seen me. Yeah, he totally did.
Got him.
Nice. Nicely done. Yeah, he saw me, so he was looking that way. Top up here. Oh, found the Vanguard. Vanguard to the side. This time it's actually a Vanguard.
Yeah. I was like, you're lying to me. It's not a Vanguard. Oh shit! I got stuck in a road.
Yeah, we're just dead. There's nothing you can do here.
Fire suppression. If I was
See, look at
enough.
his health. Look how much
Yeah.
health he has left. Right? That's shield. That's just, you know, if
Yeah.
it's like there's nothing you can do in that situation if you were just stuck.
Well, I could have fucking not gotten stuck.
Yeah.
Like,
But
there's
still,
always the
you're,
option of not playing like an idiot. Yeah, no, I get you.
Here, I'm actually gonna switch on to my TR.
Yeah.
My TR character, and pull a Prowler, and then embarrass myself in a Prowler because I haven't played Prowler for a very long time.
I'll see what TR if I wanted to.
I guess TR is your man, isn't it? Or was?
Kinda. I've been mainly playing NSO for the last 8 months, mainly just because, like, it lets me level up another character while playing the same faction. Or
Oh,
whatever
fair
I
enough.
want to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have all the outfit war stuff on this character. I forgot. I don't have that helmet. Cool. I didn't realize I bought that. Oh, that's funny. Looks kind of stupid. Why am I looking at heavy? I'm looking at engineer. There we go.
I'll be right back. I'm actually going to use the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
I can repair that.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Ah, no worries.
Whoa. Uh. Oh shit! I fucking kicked you instead of fucking promoting you. Nice. Oh, I banned
Nice.
you. Oh fuck.
Oh.
Where? Rip my ban list. Okay. Come here. I forgot that was a thing. I remember being so mad about it when I was leading Jenny or whatever. It's like promote to squad leaders, like the same fucking
Oh
subdown.
yeah. Well, then, that's what Pale Tiger always did with his like old. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting cocked by infantry and now a lib and oh my god. Jesus Christ, people. I kill one lightning and then instantly VS AV Max, AV Infantry, and a Lib, and a Hornet Reaver. Like a
Yeah.
VS Lib and a Hornet Reaver, both there to grounding me. But yeah, no, that's how Pale Tiger like kicked himself from the outfit twice, his own outfit. Like he accidentally promoted
Yeah.
somebody he was intending to kick. Uh,
I mean, that doesn't even make sense, though. You'd have to fuck up the person and leave.
he's like a mid-60s geriatric
No, I know
guy,
Tiger
like
is. But what I mean, though, is that, promoting someone, if you're the owner of the outfit, you can still kick them.
no, like I think he demoted himself or something. I don't know. I don't remember
Yeah.
how. I don't know the details, obviously.
Hi, I'm fucking running. Hi.
Yeah, I don't like going up that way. There's always lots of infantry in your.
Oh no, I was killing a heavy up there.
Oh yeah.
All right, where are you? Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, here's something important to know for third personing that I completely forgot. If you do like your side, your A or your D keys while you're third personing, it will throw off your third person shot way off to the side.
Sorry, I remember they walked in. Something about third person.
Nice. Yeah, if you hit your A or D key while you're third
Oh
personing.
fuck! Whatever that was.
Oh, we got
nuked me.
vanguards. Back up, back up, back up. To our side. You see him on the map?
Yeah, two of them. Oh, to the right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's terrifying. Give me a second. I need to get in cover so I can route.
You could have repped where you were there. Right. Yeah, just let's see. Okay, we got one round into one of the vanguards. I'm playing fucking peekaboo here. I'm not very as good as I used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know where the second. Oh, I see the second vanguard.
You get one of them already?
No, I just got some hits and they're running.
Alright.
And I'm getting air on me now. And my aim is. Yeah, that's Hornets are a problem. You can deal with that. I'll keep these vanguards from getting close. Okay, one vanguard's dead. Oh, because the lib.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we're gonna finish off this vanguard. What the hell? Oh, it's dying. That's why. Okay.
He's on fire though. I hit him once.
Okay.
Got him.
Good. Nice.
He's still repping. Nice.
I got
The
one.
lightning, the thunder on the other side still hitting us.
Okay, yeah, this Reaver.
Oh, that's so close. That
Oh,
was...
dude, that hit on my end. That's funny. It's always fun to see that. Okay, I'm gonna get down this little ravine here and rep.
Sunder's here.
Oh,
Got
okay.
one
Yeah,
hit.
I just got in the. I got in the ravine. I don't have line of sight. Just hop in the
Got
ravine
one,
with
two
me.
hits. There's the Vanguard with
Bait him
him.
in.
Oh, I got
Okay.
fucking hit by a tree. I backed up into a tree like a dumbass. Roll. Eh. Um,
I have a lot of air on me now.
are you fucked? Or,
Bad
yeah,
air. Oh,
that's
I'm
a
so
lot
fucked.
of shit
Ha!
on
Got the
you.
Vanguard.
2
Get
Vanguards
fucked.
asunder. 2 Reavers. Everything is shooting you. Still not dead? What?
I'm killing the infantry. I got both of the infantry. I got the Vanguard in both. I had to hop out and kill them.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
On another from base.
Alright, this will be my last run. Yeah.
No, that's fine. We've been going for almost 3 hours.
I have to be a functioning human sometimes.
Oh, you're good. I appreciate all the time. A
No
lot more
worries.
than I was expecting. I'm with you.
Yeah, let me go back up this way.
Reaver in the area.
So, if you're running them in like a group fight format on like Alpha Wars or whatever, or scrims, do you think there could be an argument made for running a Satyr Chimera, just as having like one of them in the group composition?
The only way that makes any sense is if you're like flanking with it, like flanking hard with it.
Yeah.
Um, much in the same way of Viper Lightning, right?
I
Like
guess
that.
not really, because that doesn't. I don't really
Oh, okay.
know why people use Vipers, so I guess explain that.
Yeah, it's the Viper's the same as the Satyr. It's the Satyr's better, but it's the same concept. Anyways.
Visual on a hostile thunder.
I'm only coming up this way because that's where we first saw those two first Vanguards. We know there's 3 Vanguards around. Does this... They can't pull from this base. Right, so they were just over here fucking around. And I don't want to like go in and then have someone come up right behind me immediately.
Yeah.
That's where flanking's like not the best often. You don't like go all the way around behind them because you're probably gonna get somebody that's coming from one of the spawns like pulling and then just running into you. Anyways, we got 2 Vanguards up there. Oh, we got a Vanguard right here.
Yep, see it. It's the one that we killed behind the tree.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a second one. Here's the air. And I missed both shots because I... Oh, here we go. Here's the Vanguard coming up
Oh,
this
that was.
tree.
Oh, fuck that.
Vanguard's right in front of me.
It's like stealing all my kills. Or not stealing my kills, but cucking me for kills. Yeah.
Anyways.
There's a Sunder come back. Sunder came back.
Okay.
I'm dealing with the Sunder. Oh, but the Vanguard.
Try to deal with the Vanguard here.
I'm about to
I don't
die.
know if I can. Alright.
No.
Yeah. The air got me. Alright, I gotta like be a human.
Alright, no worries. Thank you a lot.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good. Yeah, glad I could help. I just enjoy seeing the armor game improve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because most people haven't the slightest idea about any aspect of the armor game or what actually constitutes as good advice or anything. So most information that is out there is just wrong or severely outdated.
Yeah.
But, yeah.